Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Nisha from Scattered Mind Central. In this episode, we discuss varying degrees of information from how awful our insurance is and homophobia and how it needs to stop to the crazy of marrying ghost pirates, how Jimmy was a prostitute, Gabriel losing his phone that's in his hand, and Robert unknowingly being a wingman with a dude. So join us as chaos ensues and hope you enjoy.
I don't know. It was just fuck. I woke up thinking about that. I'm like,
no, they're going to say you're going to stay here fucking mangled because we can't afford to fucking work on you because you're not going to pay.
but what happens is like a building collapsed.
You're dead. Usually,
So they're just gonna look at you like,
you
oh,
don't need
you're
insurance.
fucked.
He posted something the other day. It's like I woke up with a random thought in my head. Do you need insurance for a natural disaster if you get hurt? Yeah.
Like, just,
I mean, unless it's on somebody else's property, then you can get a dick and sue them.
Like thinking about the Manhattan bombing. All the people got injured.
Manhattan.
It was
Boston?
Boston.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Whatever, close enough.
Kind of a
Actually,
big
most
thing. It's an annual fucking race.
Most insurances don't cover acts of war.
Mandy would know
riots.
about this shit.
Yeah, I've been going
So
through
would that be
all
considered active war or terrorism? Or
It
That would
depends.
still be act of war. It would.
So insurance wouldn't cover it. So
You're
you
talking
don't
about
need
a bomb,
insurance.
bro. That's not a natural disaster, though.
No, but you don't need insurance for
there's
that part. You
a
need
lot of
insurance for
natural-
the parts that come after that.
Well, but there's a lot of things that aren't covered with natural disasters. Like you have to have it specific for that.
Why don't
thing.
you call
Like,
me up about this? This is the info I wanted to know.
She doesn't pay attention to
Mostly
Facebook.
because you posted it on Facebook.
I'll look at it. I'm your friend, and I didn't
That-
fucking
that's
reply.
that's true too, because I don't pay.
Because like in certain things, like for house, like they'll only cover certain aspects of the house. Like you have to have one for inside the house, then you have to have one for the building itself and the outside yard and stuff like that, and have to have some where they'll come and clean up your yard if there's debris. Like you have to buy a whole bunch of different policies.
No, we were talking about this the other day, dude. Insurance just finds another way to fuck you. That's what we were talking about
Yeah.
the other day. Why do you need insurance if you're not going to use it, and then you get penalized if you fucking don't have it?
oh yeah, because I was
And
telling
then
them everything
whenever,
about...
like, she is saying that the insurance thing or whatever is for, what's the word? I'm retarded.
Preventative.
Right now. Preventative. Isn't that the point of fucking insurance? To prevent shit. Or in case it happens. But, oh no, you don't have
But they're, I
preventative
mean, like,
insurance.
in our situation, they're price gouging the shit out of the insulin. And that's not just Texas. That's across the fucking U.S.
And that's been
I think it was
higher and higher.
Colorado has put a fucking stop to it.
Yeah, there's a
Good.
cap
Yeah,
on how much
they put a
can
cap
charge.
on
They
it
want
so
to
they can't
charge
increase it.
like $1,600.
We were going to have to pay $1,600 a month for Kaylee's fucking medicine. Just for Kaylee's medicine. That
Just
doesn't
for the insulin.
Yeah, that doesn't include us paying fucking $1,100 a month just for medical. We were going to have to pay $1,600 a month.
That is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
We got,
Yeah, and
we
that's-
were able
and you
to.
still have to buy the lancets and the testing strips and.
Yeah.
because those aren't covered either.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mandy brought up a
Because
good point. Why
that
don't they
is
do
not
it to
covered,
where
is that?
if you have type
Because
A
it's
or type
pre-existing.
1,
Type 1.
yeah, to fucking
I'm
make it to
assuming
where it
that's
gets
the logic
paid.
behind
That's
it. I'm
fucking-
not the one dealing with it because I'll fucking cuss somebody out and I'll end up losing my insurance because
Cocksuckers
I didn't cuss
made-
anybody out.
they made her
I
cry,
cried.
dude. That's bullshit.
she's a
Pulled
girl.
the-
She can get
pulled
away
the
with
check
it.
card.
But like I was telling them, the HMOs are the ones that are preventative medicine. PPOs, they don't come standard with preventative
Well, no, because
medicine.
we've never had an HMO.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't. HMOs come standard with preventative.
Oh.
Like that was the main reason. But
So,
you have to see their doctor.
I should go homo next year
And
whenever it comes
with
around.
Been homo for
PPOs, you
years,
can
dude.
go
It's cool.
anywhere, but they don't necessarily cover
think we all have
preventative.
in
That
our
has
own
to be
way.
written in.
Some sort.
That's fair.
It goes back to the conversation last week.
But she made a good point. She was like, they should penalize motherfuckers that have type 2 because you brought it on yourself. And people that have type 1,
I don't know about penalizing because
No.
that's not any
Well,
more fair
No,
because
but-
you're not always cognizant of it.
but
I
gouge
get
them
that.
motherfuckers because
If
bitch, you
you're
know
gonna
you
raise-
need that
Okay,
cheeseburger.
okay.
If you're
No
gonna raise
bullshit.
if you're gonna raise the prices,
Scoot
it
the
would
chair up,
be
dude.
it would be more of a help to
We
them
play
that
footsies
hey,
now.
do I want to lose the weight and fix this problem,
Or
keep
do I
paying
want to
out?
pay this much
But that's
money?
also,
Yeah.
you could look at what you're saying, penalize somebody with type 2 diabetes. That's like saying that an NFL player can't get coverage because he plays football, and that's
And
you know,
it's a high risk job or
high
something
risk
like that.
job.
You're getting fucking paid to be able to take care of that shit, bro.
With how much they get
And
paid.
signed
Well,
a
no,
contract-
that's
you
probably
signed
a bad
contract
example in that
knowing
situation, but-
what can happen. You know that. When we played football,
Yeah.
you knew I could get her.
Okay. Like,
Fucking
job,
Barry Sanders,
my
you
job,
motherfucker.
being a post office.
Get me started on that shit, dude.
Everybody who's been there over 10 years have knee problems
Yeah,
and
you're
back
rocking
problems.
Well, because
I understand, but saying
puts
that's
pressure.
insurance wouldn't cover that because like, oh, you knew what you're getting into when
Oh,
you
but
took
you
that
have workers'
job.
comp,
No,
so
but
that
that's
is going to
different.
cover it.
Yeah. That's completely different. I'm saying
But still,
a
there's
disease
something to
that you
cover.
brought onto yourself because you couldn't put down a fucking fork.
Okay, should people with AIDS and people that can't get cancer, should they not be covered?
Cancer, no. AIDS,
It's
yes,
the
'cause
same
you knew what you were
principle, though.
sticking your dick in.
You know that you have certain genetic markers, some people, beforehand. So what's the difference?
I mean, cancer's fucked up though because you don't bring it on yourself.
But they do
necessarily.
have a lot of policies
Not
that it's
always.
like if you do something knowing that there's a risk that you
For
could
something.
get injured and you still do it, then they're no longer liable.
AIDS. If you're
Then you
born
have
with it,
to-
you're fucked
you have
from
to
the
do it.
get go. You don't have a choice.
No,
If you're some asshole just going around fucking random people and spreading it around, I think you should have to. Pay.
You know, any one of the three of us could have ended up like that, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just saying.
But that's my choice to stick my dick in random places.
I like how he doesn't say women; he says random places.
No, it's not.
It is. It was absolutely my choice to stick
It
my dick
was.
in her ass.
It was. She's like, it's not
In
anymore.
her ass.
Not anymore.
Oh, today's our anniversary, by the way.
Happy anniversary!
And she looks like she's dressed for a funeral.
It's a sundress. It has flowers.
It does have flowers. But so do funerals.
Yeah, it's true. I've been
Oh,
to many
speaking of
funerals.
flowers,
They got
I feel
flowers
bad
in that
now.
motherfucker.
Why?
This
No,
old
but it's a
lady
beautiful dress and I love it.
Had a whole bunch
and it has
of
pockets.
like
It does
flowers
have
and stuff, and she wanted to give me
Super
some
sad.
because she had too many. And I was like, "Oh, I'll come by after I get off work." I was so tired, I
Fucking forgot all about the old lady.
Yeah,
He quote unquote forgot. He was just like,
she's
I ain't
always
going.
still sitting here. I hope that mailman comes by.
You could have pulled the dick card and told your old lady, "Hey, I was thinking about you. I got you these flowers."
That's what I thought about
And
when
then
I
now,
she
and then got
first
some
offered
dough
it to me. That's my thought. Then after work, I was like, "Fuck, I just want to go home."
There's a chick at work
Fuck
named
you,
Jennifer. She's cool, man. She's like in her 40s. She just got divorced recently. So she's getting back out there. You know what I mean? Trying to date people and shit. Bitch went on one date with this dude. The creepy motherfucker sent her 4 huge fucking bouquets of flowers.
I thought you said
Like-
4 huge dick
That's
pics.
exactly where I thought he was going.
I mean, they needed 2 fucking pictures to put that shit together.
He did it. He had to do a panoramic.
It's
Just like,
No, like fucking
He's like,
creepy,
"This could be all
like,
yours."
desperate, fucking like that's weird, dude. And she was like, "Yeah,
I understand maybe sending flowers after.
yeah, just hey, dude, you know."
Yeah,
it's
but like
nice time."
one tiny
Not
bouquet.
4
Yeah.
giant
Not
bouquets.
And I
four.
mean, like, them bitches were big, bro. And she's like, "You want to take one of these to your wife?" I was like, "I don't want your desperate fucking flowers." It's like,
But they could be
He
your
forgot
desperate
them
fucking
too. He told me about
I
it.
did,
No.
Yeah.
dude.
See, you guys are trying to bring
Sounds
flowers
like
and shit
balls.
home. What I do is whenever they bring Tiff's treats, I get the rest of them and bring them home to
There
me.
you go.
I used to do that too.
We don't
You're
get
a
food
good
like
wife.
that at work.
Yeah,
though.
in a good way.
She would
Come
give
home,
me
bring
fucking
it, like-
cake pops and shit.
Hey, honey, I was thinking, here's a Gatorade. You got this.
That's the office equivalent.
It's that goddamn Mexican guy. How much time are you spending with him?
Stay away from Luis.
He offered me fajitas.
They will. I'm telling you, bro. I
Hey,
know.
you know Jimmy ain't gonna turn down free fajitas.
Oh, wait.
I've fucking done it, and I'm not even that
This
Mexican.
one guy. This one guy. I saw them outside cooking. He saw me coming down. He waved at me and stuff like that. They're outside cooking fajitas. I was like, "Oh, when I get over there, please offer me a fucking taco or something." I was like, "That shit smells so good."
Wait. You want some tablitas?
I'd be like,
I don't know what the fuck you just said, but yeah.
I want your weird ribs. Give me some.
it's like, no, I have to do the right thing. No, thank you. Are you sure? Okay.
You twist my arm.
Twist my.
I worked on this dude's light and fixed
I tried
it
to
for
say
him,
no,
and
he
he
wouldn't
slipped
take
a
no
20
for
into
an
my
answer.
pocket all creepy like. And I was like, you know, because they'll offer you money. And you're on a fixed income, dude. I can't take your money. I appreciate
Yeah.
the thought.
Right.
I'm not going to do that. And he's like, Gabriel,
Oh, I thought
That
you
happens
said
when-
pocket. I thought he put it in
no,
your
he
pants
put it
pocket.
in my shirt pocket.
That
And
happens
he's like,
when
don't worry about it. I was
when I
like,
worked
sir,
at
I can't hit. I was like, I really appreciate it, man. He's like, you're going to take my money.
when I worked at the cable
Right.
company.
Right.
That happened to me several times. Like he's like, no.
Yeah, you're not supposed
And then they like put it in your pocket or something. It's like you don't want. It's
Well,
like,
even the type of dudes y'all are, y'all don't want to take shit like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just
Look,
in general.
I know if I'm giving you money because, hey, dude, thanks, man. If you turn me down, it's going to fuck with me.
That's how
So
they
it's
take.
like,
They take
all
that
right.
kind of an insult.
Yeah, it is an insult. Absolutely. What do you want, Chud? That's right. You better run.
It was the blonde chud, not the.
The blonde Chud,
Not the dark-haired one.
Yeah.
Chud something.
We've been live, haven't we?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes.
Nice.
Welcome to the show, everybody. There you go.
There you go. That's all you get. Fuck a bunch
This
of
is it.
This is
Take it or
Rugby
leave it.
Friends podcast, and I'm back.
Don't do the thing the whole time.
Yeah,
Now
he didn't
you're
do it the entire time we were just talking, and
I
then as
know.
soon as he knows.
Now I know. I'm
You get on
like,
the fucking mic and all of a sudden you tighten up.
yeah, my butthole just tightened up.
That's probably good that happens around Gabriel.
Oh, well,
I'm
Do
holding.
you want a loose butthole?
I'm holding the shit
Yeah,
in.
you want. Oh, I'm glad he moved out of the fucking chair.
yeah,
Then
dude, yeah. No
it's
shit.
hard to get out of that fabric.
Yeah.
I know. I've been diarrhea.
Been diarrhea.
I've been
I've-
diarrhea.
I've had diarrhea.
No, I've been
had-
diarrhea.
He's been
I've been
diarrhea.
Because it's still going. It's
That sounds
been-
like a
it's
ghetto
been going.
stripper name. I'm diarrhea.
diarrhea.
I'm diarrhea. How you doing?
Right next
Diarrhea on satellite number 2. Come on down.
Well, many
Boys,
get over here. Let's do a twin act.
we're going ass to ass tonight.
I tried to get her to watch that movie the other day and she
Fuck
refused.
She's
Fuck
seen it before.
no.
That's why
I've
she
seen-
doesn't want to watch
I
it.
love that goddamn
I've
movie.
seen that movie one time and I will never
Love
watch
that
it again.
movie.
I've seen it
Fucking
more
Requiem
than
for a Dream?
once, which is more
It's
than
great.
I don't know how many times I've seen it. I shouldn't have watched it the first time.
Ooh,
I do believe that's a movie that everybody should watch at some point.
At least
No.
once. At least once.
Requiem for a
Requiem
Dream
for
is what we're talking
I
about.
I know you've
Okay.
seen
I
it.
didn't know if you would remember.
I knew what you were talking about, but thank you for involving the
Carrying it
guest.
on. Involving the guests.
Yes.
All three of
The
you out there listening.
we don't have guests.
We appreciate it. I think the three of us, it's the three of us that are our three guests listening to the show.
I think so.
No, I saw on the thing.
Ariel listens to it.
Does she
I know
really?
she
Oh,
listens to
there's
it
4
regularly.
of us.
Ah.
I
don't know
saw
if
somebody started following it on Facebook.
Really?
Some random person.
Yeah, I
What was
had
that you
no
were
idea
saying
that
the
was-
other day you were looking it up
But
And
thank
it was
you
up on
for
your list.
following us on Facebook.
on your list of podcast
Oh
shit?
yeah, I had a stupid moment. I listened to Stitcher for all my podcasts. I listened to Rogan, Joey Diaz,
Yeah.
all them. And it was just one of those things where I just opened it up and I looked at my comedy playlist and we were on there right next to Rogan. And it was just one of those things just like,
Oh my god, I'm next to Rogan.
yeah, I know,
Next to
I know
Rogan.
it's nowhere near close to that, but it's just, yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
It made me happy.
Yes.
Okay, I got a joke for you guys.
Oh no.
No.
What do the Titanic and Sixth Sense have in common?
I can't answer this because I already saw the answer.
You can see it. Yeah.
What is it?
I see dead people.
Ha ha ha. God.
I'm sorry, I saw it. It was just like I have my
that
dad
is
joke
a
moments. Fuck
fucking
off.
Mandy joke if I heard it, dude.
The dad
I
joke is what I said.
wasn't gonna point that out, but
We've all been hanging out with you too long. It's
I
not
know.
fun.
I know y'all are fucked.
So
So
there was a woman that married a 300-year-old pirate ghost.
Pirate Ghost?
Uh huh.
Did she fuck his peg leg?
He's a ghost.
Oh, fucking.
How the fuck is she gonna fuck something
It's
You
non
probably
seen
not as
Supernatural? They leave back reminiscing
She's
themselves, and that's how they
Yeah,
fuck.
back
Probably
remnants.
not as stiff as it once was.
Right. Back remnants. Get your ectoplasm over my ass.
That's gross.
You're getting my nuts all over you.
How many gross things I say sound creepier when you say stuff like that?
I have a talent.
Is that a talent or a curse?
A
Well,
little
I
bit of both.
mean,
I mean, he's harnessed it, so I guess it's.
no, he's been harnessed. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah. it's-
I can't leave. I'm swinging.
You know, not
That
all
sounds
harnesses
like that.
have to be like tied to something, right?
Yeah, they do.
My harnesses
They
do.
don't. Fucking He-Man wore a harness. He wasn't tied to anything.
He was tied to that sword.
He's a big fag. And I,
That's
thought-
the biggest He-Man
I
fan.
loved fucking Masters of the Universe, but it was.
It's
super
only
gay,
reason
dude.
he was a fag because that bowl cut, man.
No, that
No, the
wasn't the
furry
only reason.
underwear kind of had something. to do
Furry
with it.
underwear. He had that fucking leather halter top.
And the
yeah,
lugs,
the
I
fucking-
guess, yeah.
What is it called? The gimp fucking halter top thing that he's talking
Yeah.
about. All you need is a fucking ball gag and you're good to go. Bring in the gimp.
With a harness like Mr.
And that
Slade.
Skeletor?
Mr. Slave.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
Christ.
Oh.
Ugh.
That's great, man. Skeletor was pretty fucking gay too, because he was a cool looking skeleton guy that ran around in fucking underwear. What is
And his
with them
skin was
furry underwear?
purple, wasn't it?
It was bluish.
Bluish green.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, leave it to me to tell you the color. Fucking colorblind
Yeah,
guy.
colorblind
Right.
motherfucker.
I thought I bought blue shoes. It turned out to be purple.
Fucking purple as shit.
He tried to get me with that shit. He said that my hat didn't match my jersey. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm not Jimmy. I know what the fuck colors are. This is a blue hat. These are blue numbers. I got this.
These colors don't run.
It was a Rangers hat and a Cowboys jersey. I think that's a bigger problem he had with it, that it wasn't all Cowboys or all Rangers.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Stick to one team.
Fuck you.
Be American.
I'm just
I am American.
I'm just Texas, that's it.
I like baseball and I like football. The foot.
As long as it wasn't like a Houston Astros hat or some shit like that.
I thought about
fucking
getting
check it,
a
dude.
fucking Astros jersey.
Remember when I was a kid, for some reason, dude, I had a fucking, I almost said Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Rogers, maybe?
No, god damn it, not Kenny Rogers. I had a fucking, what was his name? He played for the Braves.
That narrows it down.
Fucking, oh shit, I can't remember
Kenny
his name.
Lofton?
Lofton. I had a fucking Lofton jersey for some fucking reason, because I liked the Braves for some fucking reason. But,
Because of Major League?
no. Not even because
Oh no, that was the Indians. What
Because
the
he
fuck?
came on a TNT.
I just generalized fucking native peoples.
TNT. Because home of the Braves, right? TNT or is it TNN?
He never had cable
I
whenever he
didn't
was a
have
kid.
cable when I was a
He
kid.
didn't
I
know that.
just liked fucking Kenny Lofton. I think it's because I collected fucking baseball cards. And I was like, oh, that dude's cool. Look at his fucking stats. So all of a sudden, you're a fucking Kenny Lofton fan.
You know what? When I was a kid, I really did like grew up on TNT because they had WCW, they had Bozo the Clown.
Ugh.
Ugh, fuck
Hated
you.
I
that
love the
shit.
cup game. That's the thing I always only watch it for. Is the cup game. The cup game is like beer pong, right?
Uh-huh.
Kids throw a little pong and they go farther and farther up. They go like 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet.
And then Bozo fucking splooges in your face.
Yeah, you get a cream pie.
Ew.
God.
What?
I wonder why parents shut that show down.
Right? And
There's
now all
nothing wrong with a cream pie.
Yeah, there is.
Moon
I don't
pie,
play that shit.
motherfucker. You're thinking moon pie.
No cream pie.
Cream pies are gross.
Ew.
Depends on who's you're eating.
Yeah. It does.
Now
So-
all I can think of is, you want $12 for a Kenny Loggins record? I'll give you 4.
Oh, half baked. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you
He
talking
signed
about?
it.
But he signed it himself. Give you
3.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do whatever.
I was listening to.
freak out, man.
I was listening
I want
to a
that.
Giant Bomb podcast.
Who's
Who's
coming?
coming with
It's a video game podcast, right?
Thank you.
And I actually really geeked out because they had an E3. They're at E3 last week, and on the last segment they had
Big dick.
Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega in it.
Oh, shit.
They weren't doing it at the same time. They
I
were
know
like
they're talking
leaving the
about
room,
what's
coming
going on.
back, doing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
gimmick
yeah.
because they're different.
They're not
companies.
supposed to be. Yeah.
reminiscing
Yeah,
of this
they're
game.
supposed to be different companies.
It's
But it
like
made
weird to
me
edit.
laugh so hard. But in that contest, I was like, I would love to see a Xavier Woods versus Kenny Omega match.
That'd be good.
Because
I mean, that's what they were trying to set up. They were trying to do New Day versus the Elite. I think that would
But
have been a
the
good
thing-
match.
thing is, like, Xavier Woods is very. He's innovative with his offense. He's pretty good with that. So is Kenny Omega. Both, like Xavier Woods is very underrated on his talent.
I do agree with that. I've always liked Xavier.
But I think him teamed up with Kenny Omega. I think you would see some. I think that would be a 6-star match.
I don't know about that. A lot of that has to do with star power too. You have to think about that. And Woods is good, but he's not on an
Huge. He
equal
doesn't have
footing
a
with Kenny
huge
Omega.
following.
Yet.
Not by himself.
He could be. I'm not saying he couldn't be. I'm just that has
you-
something.
It's
to
a
do.
New Day thing. Yeah, you have a bigger
Would you wanna-
following. If it's you,
Yeah.
single man, like
Would you
that's
like to
different.
see Xavier Woods leave for AEW? I know
I
it
don't
would
want him to
never
go-
happen.
If he would leave, I don't want anybody else to go to AEW right now. I want everybody else to build their name up on the indies and then be sought after by AEW.
Well, only other person I would want to see go there would be like Luke Harper. That's it.
Well, that's because he's friends with fucking what's his name, Cody's right hand man.
But I think he was a great.
No, yeah, he was
For
very underappreciated. I think I would agree with that.
He probably Luchasaurus and him having a match. Be a good match.
I haven't really seen a whole lot of Luchasaurus.
Did you say Luchasaurus?
Yes.
There is a Luchasaurus.
I don't
He's
like his
dressed like a
gimmick,
dinosaur?
but
His mask is.
He's
Nice.
got.
It's lizard-esque.
Yeah.
Lizard-esque.
Yeah.
he was actually pretty
They
good.
should
I
have,
don't
like-
like his gimmick.
You know how
Yeah,
Undertaker
yeah,
used to do the minions? He should have a bunch of like those T-Rex suit guys. Oh, fucking like,
Those inflatable ones?
That'd
It
be
wouldn't
great.
surprise me, honestly, because they
That'd be
kind of
so
did that with
good.
Joey Ryan.
But
The
they have
Dick-
the
inflatable
Dick Druids.
penises.
Yeah, so that's not too far off.
Speaking of Joe, did he have his announcement? He retired or something?
No, he didn't make it. He didn't fucking retire at all.
Or,
He had supposedly he had offers from WWE and AEW, and he turned both of them down because he wanted to stay on the Indies
oh, really?
because he wanted to make more money.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Do
Personally,
what you do.
I'm
I'm not a huge fan of Joey Ryan.
not a giant fan of his. I like him as a person. I'm not a fan of the character.
He's a decent wrestler if he gets away from the
Dick
fucking
stuff.
dick
Yeah,
gimmick.
I would agree with that. Yeah, and it's not like a Jim Cornette thing where it's like, oh, I can't believe he's killing the business. It's just, I personally, I don't like it. That's just not my
I've
thing.
been
As an
watching.
athlete, fucking awesome, dude.
I've been watching
But
Orange
get away
Cassidy.
from the fucking gimmick.
Orange Cassidy can suck a fucking nutsack. That dude is so, like, I get it.
It's comedy.
It's absolute comedy. That's the fucking slow dude.
Ugh.
It's just,
But-
it's funny, but
No, it's not. It's stupid.
I've seen other stuff, though, where he starts
just
moving a little bit
call him
Yeah,
quicker.
he's actually
He's pretty fucking good, and that's why the gimmick bothers me.
Wait, have you seen this guy wrestle?
That was
No.
oh, well, no,
Have
you
I?
didn't watch the Battle Royal.
No, okay, so it's this dude, and he's
fights
not a
with his hands
bad looking
apart.
dude. He's in really good shape, but he goes like
He's got jeans and he's got the fucking aviators on.
he kind of looks like a Johnny Cage kind of person.
blonde though.
But
he wears
he
a shirt,
goes-
a picture of himself within the shirt, within the shirt, within the shirt.
But
Sometimes he doesn't know
Then
what to
he like does like really like a sloth where he's just like,
And he's just like he'll have his
He'll
hands in his pockets and
slow-
he's just like kick you.
and he'll like slowly kick you, and it's
Asshole.
stupid.
He did that shit to Homicide.
Like,
and
I-
Homicide
But
just
is
kind
it
of
like,
looked at him like,
is it
"What
like
the fuck?"
super strong?
No.
No,
No.
he'll literally
Some
just
people
go.
will sell it, but most people are just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, so I can understand like
I couldn't do it.
like the whole like Joey Ryan's like dick
Dick spot, dick flip.
spots, you know, the dick flips and stuff like that,
I
because
give
he's
him
actually
credit-
still wrestling.
I
and,
give
like,
him
still-
credit at least that he's got people to co-sign it. Like Mick Foley's taking the dick bump. If
Thunder
Thunder
fucking
Juice
insane.
and
if
Juice
Foley
and
takes
Juice,
the dick, what?
Thunder Juice.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Thank you.
Thunder
I-
douche? Is that what you said?
No,
Thunder
Juice.
It sounded like you said thunder douche. I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck
Thunder
is that?
Juice.
Thunder douche. Ho! Sorry.
He took the dick flip.
I can't.
Oh,
remember.
no.
You're thinking
That
of the
was the
fucking thumb
thumb.
in the ass spot. That's what
Damn
you're
it.
thinking of.
Okay.
The thumb in
then
the
I'm
ass
wrong
string.
all the way around.
Oh, that shit was
I showed
fucking
you that.
retarded.
It was retarded, but it was funny because it was supposed to be funny. It wasn't like they were trying to be serious.
But I give that more merit than his slow, like, meh,
Yeah, that's
because he's
retarded.
not even doing anything.
But everybody's talking about him, so doesn't that kind of serve the purpose?
No?
What's the point of a gimmick?
That exactly. Like
No.
the more wrestling fans that talk about the gimmick, the more he gets
If
over,
from nowhere
and the
you're-
closer he gets to not having to do that gimmick anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, if from nowhere you're insanely athletic.
weird shit.
and
That's
people
No,
are
going
he
on.
is.
Holy
He
shit.
is pretty fucking
Yeah.
athletic. That's the thing.
WWE. Have you heard about this? There's no more wrestling during commercial breaks.
Really?
Yeah, I just read an article about that earlier this morning.
What the fuck?
I was looking at some shit saying that.
Now, oh, go ahead.
My bad, dude. Saying that Vinnie Mac said that he's not going to let stars help make their own backstories anymore. It's just going to kind of be handed to them.
Well, they've
It's
already
always been
they've
that.
been doing that
Yeah.
shit. That's why Ambrose got pissed off and left.
Really?
Yeah, It was
Yeah.
because of shit like that. He talked about it on Jericho's podcast.
This is you. This is the shit.
Like, oh, this is good shit, I tell you.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
business.
Like, nah, not really.
Now go out
okay,
there and say
now,
Jiminy
with that
Willikers.
commercial shit.
Suffering
No,
succotash.
they gave fucking Roman the suffering succotash lie. That was just so
That
stupid.
was
I
big.
said it because I know it pisses them
Oh,
off. dude.
God, it's so fucking irritating. Anyway, well, commercial thing. Now, does that mean they're gonna stop the match and pause in between?
From
Or
what I
does
heard-
that mean that they're going to continue the match and then after the match do the
And from
commercial?
what I heard,
Well, Raw
They-
already does
they-
that.
they-
SmackDown.
No,
they-
they wrestled through the...
They wrestled very
from
well. They just kind of catch you up after the commercial.
SmackDown does a thing where you see it, but Raw doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are they gonna just do
No,
it like Raw?
they still wrestle through the commercial break, so you're missing stuff, is what they're saying.
What they're going to do is everyone take a water break.
Yeah, they literally, from a podcast I was listening to, they were talking about this, and they were at the live show, and they literally just stopped the match.
Okay,
and they just kind of stood around for a little bit.
That's fucking stupid.
So people in TV land or whatever the fuck aren't watching Dead Air, but everybody that pays fucking tickets...
The fucking $60 at least.
Dude, you're talking fucking nosebleeds, bro.
But the thing...
No, the nosebleeds we got were like...
I don't understand what is going on. Like, I hadn't been able to watch it lately.
I'm refusing to watch it right now because I don't want to deal with it. It's been stupid.
It has. Like, the main hill is fucking Shane McMahon. They have all these other...
You know what the rumor is about him?
Winning the title?
That he's going to take the title off of Kofi.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think that's so stupid.
I can see that coming.
Like...
The 24/7 title. Have you been watching this bullshit?
That shit is actually entertaining.
That's the only thing entertaining.
It's stupid. I get it. It's stupid.
Homeboy dressed up like Carmella to fucking take the title.
It's hilarious.
Did you see the one with Drake Maverick? He was legitimately getting married.
Yeah.
And Truth pinned him as they were walking down the aisle after they said "I do."
He's apologizing.
I saw that.
He's fucking apologizing to his wife and shit.
This shit was so funny. Oh my god.
I wondered if that was set. Did he really give an okay?
It was his idea. It was Drake's idea.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's why Vince was like, "All right, that's good shit, right?"
That's great shit. Like,
that's good shit, right
That
there.
is actually good shit because it's different. You're not doing the same fucking thing.
If I was her, I'd be
having to talk that
pissed.
shit
I better
over
get
your wife.
paid.
You're a wrestler, and it's going to go viral. You know that shit's going to go
Okay,
viral.
wait, hold on. Was that their actual wedding, or
I
did
think
they
it
have
was.
a wedding?
No,
I'm pretty sure they had the
had to have
ceremony
done that,
first
right.
and then did that after. That's what I would guess.
Did they have the ceremony
But then
first
they
and then they sat?
But they set it up
everything
like they were saying, "I do." You may now kiss the bride, and then they're walking down the aisle, and then
And
it
then he
happens.
gets
That's how they
fucking-
set it up.
yeah, he
But
gets
I think they
schoolboy.
did that before that. They had the actual ceremony
Oh,
before
okay.
that.
Everybody back to your places.
Yeah.
Like, we're rolling now.
from the top.
I mean, that's what I would do. That shit sounds fucking awesome.
So I was
Vince,
just
you pay
reading,
for my wedding. I'll let you.
You do whatever the fuck you want.
I was just reading some shit that this fucking kid, dude, a teenager, 15 years old, just to prove that 15-year-olds are dumbasses, is fucking running around in Kansas or whatever.
The boy was like, "What?"
Dumbasses. Had a fucking 10-inch knife, like a kitchen knife in his hand, and fell down on it. Lodged it through his face into the back of his brain, and it barely missed his fucking artery. His carotid artery.
Ow.
That shit almost fucking killed you, but they needed pliers to pull it out because it was so wedged in there. The little motherfucker survived, luckily, but I just thought it was interesting. Why? You're 15 years old, numbnuts. How do you fall on a knife?
Hey, 15-year-old numbnut.
How do you fall on a
Oh,
knife?
y'all saw the picture I took of a fucking random knife in a tree.
Yeah, I thought that was Maddie's doing. Honestly,
I was walking down
I
the
thought it
street.
was his.
I was walking down the street, then all of a sudden
That's
I see
my
a
walking
fucking
knife.
random knife just stuck in a fucking tree. I'm like, what the fuck?
how do you fall on an 11-inch butcher knife and it go through and like all the way back? How as a 15-year-old, do you manage that?
I don't.
I want to show the girls I can
He's
get
got a
her
good
too.
He's like, I was told not to run with knives and hold them down.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but he doesn't listen to anything else we say, so why would he pay
In
attention?
the
got
kitchen, that motherfucker's careful as shit
Yeah,
with a
okay,
blade,
yeah.
dude, because I'll knock the fuck out of him if I see him do that.
True.
If he stabs himself with a knife,
I'll
That's
let
your
him
damn
just-
he can't be a chef anymore.
I've
Like,
only cut myself
Yes.
like once or twice.
You're gonna cut
In
yourself.
all
Gabriel
of
cuts
the
himself
years
all the
that I've
fucking
been
time.
Cutting, though.
He has a brain in his head and he wants to keep it there.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Oh,
Not on the end of a knife.
DC lost another
I'm
Batman.
not trying to do it selfish.
I saw that.
DC what?
Lost another Batman.
Pattinson
No,
pulled
no.
out
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm kind of
Because
happy
it-
about that.
because of
Scheduling
conflicts. Yeah.
I'm kind of happy about that, though, because I didn't know how I felt. with
See,
him.
I don't think that they were going. That I don't think he was going to be Bruce Wayne. I really don't. I think that they
Yeah,
were
it's
going to
cool.
do a
Go
Batman,
Batman
Beyond,
Beyond.
and he was going to be Terry McGinnis.
No.
Because I can't see him playing Bruce Wayne at any age. Terry McGinnis, on the other hand, that would be kind of interesting. And have Michael Keaton
And
play
do the
fucking.
whole Bruce Wayne, Michael
Dude,
Keaton thing.
I'd fucking love
Oh,
that.
God.
That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
I wonder if they do a Batman Beyond, would Michael Keaton sign on?
Fuck yeah, he would.
Did he say he would? I wonder if he did. We should try.
Funny
Everybody,
story. He was talking about. I think it was what the fuck is that kid's name? The new Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. He was doing an interview, and they were asking him what it was like to work with Michael Keaton and all this fucking bullshit because of Spider-Man 2, or the first Spider-Man movie. There's so many goddamn movies. It's fucking Spider-Man.
That was a really good Spider-Man.
It was a good one.
Homecoming was bad.
But he was... God damn it. Michael Keaton was Vulture.
Yeah.
And he said during some of the fight scenes in the choreography, Michael Keaton would just lean into him and be like, I'm Batman.
Nice. Fucking
That's
nice.
awesome.
Like, you would never... If you ever played Batman, I would never not say I was Batman. Ever.
Right.
Again.
Especially if you're like the first, well, not first, but the biggest budget Batman
Well,
at the time.
George Clooney told Ben Affleck not to do Batman because it ruined him.
It didn't
George Clooney ruined George Clooney, dude. Fuck you. Are you kidding me?
George Clooney's not even fucking ruined.
I was about to say,
That
like...
Batman
Okay.
movie was terrible. I would not have signed on for that shit.
Okay, we're gonna go around.
Yeah, okay, wait a minute. No. Don't tell me that. If they came to you fucking today and said, we want you to play Batman and we'll give you X amount of dollars, the fuck? Don't tell me you wouldn't do it.
You got... I don't know, dude. I think there's a certain extent, as a fan, where you want them to do it right if you're going to be fucking
I understand that. But as a Mexican, as somebody that works all day long for their money and they're going to hand you millions upon millions of dollars to play, I don't know, your favorite character ever, you're not going to do it?
We're going to slap some nipples on you.
Fuck it.
I'll have bat nipples all day.
I guess I'll probably would.
Yeah, do I gotta show my dick too? Like, shit, I pull it.
A bat dick.
That dude.
Okay, Jimmy. Worst Batman ever. Who played the worst Batman?
That's easy.
Worst Batman?
Worst
It's
Batman.
George Clooney.
Oh, Mandy.
I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, Val Kilmer's
As Val Kilmer, George Clooney. That's the way it works. Like,
I guess I like
And then
the
everybody else
cast.
is good.
I like the
everyone else
cast
was
with
decent.
Val Kilmer.
I surprisingly like fucking Ben Affleck.
I
didn't
love
think
Ben
I was going
Affleck.
to,
I like characters
but
with
I
Val
liked
Kilmer.
it.
I like the cast that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that cast was pretty good.
Which one was that? That was Riddler, Two-Face.
Yes, Riddler.
Yeah.
Did you just say that cast was good?
I like the cast. I like the Riddler. And
No, I did like Jim Carrey as Riddler, and I fucking hate Jim Carrey, so...
He went a little
Jim Carrey as
overboard.
Riddler. And
Why?
I hated fucking... Oh, man.
No,
I love that
okay,
movie.
I'll give you Tommy Lee Jones, because that shit was way too colorful.
I
didn't
love
like that.
fucking Tommy
But
Lee Jones.
I love Tommy Lee Jones, too. Why didn't you like...
It was just too cartoony. I always thought of...
I think that's what they were
Riddler,
going
I
for.
always thought of Riddler as more of a methodical fucking character, and that made you super
His
fucking
name's
cartoon.
the Riddler.
But see,
'cause
he's
he
gonna do
thinks.
riddles
Once it got
in
past...
a goofy
Riddles.
fucking way. Like,
Once it got past Batman Returns, they were going campy, but
Yeah.
the darker looking style of
Yeah.
campy. They were trying to take it back to
I was
66.
fixing to say the original ones from back
It ma-
then. He was
It reminded me of
shit.
Frank Gorshin. Whatever the fuck his name is.
I
The guy that
kinda-
played Riddler in
Yeah.
66.
Yeah.
That's the one that I like.
I remember hearing back. I think the Riddler was a toss-up between Jim Carrey and Robin Williams, wasn't it?
I
think I
heard
heard-
that. I don't know if
I
that
was
was true or
stuck with
not.
Jim Carrey, dude. The
I
Tommy
would've
Lee
stuck with Jim
Jones
Carrey, too.
thing,
And I love
Two-Face
Robin
was
Williams.
fucking horrible, dude. And Two-Face has always been one of my favorite
An interesting
fucking
character.
villains. But
What's really funny is that he went from being black to Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, 'cause
it went
nobody
from Billy
remembers
D.
fucking Billy D.
Williams to
Williams
Tommy
and
Lee
that shit.
Jones.
Then they bought him out of his contract for that too.
Who?
Billy D.
D.
Williams?
Billy D.
I just
Williams.
figured he didn't want shit to
No,
do with it.
no, because he was
But,
contracted to be Two-Face. He was-
Really?
Yes, but Warner was like, we want a white guy here.
Well, I mean, it never really specifies, because if you really look at Dent in like the animated series, he looked at least mixed. He didn't look like he was just white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't really come off white, but none of the characters did. They all were kind of.
Well, yeah,
They're
they were all
all
kind
tanned
of
looking.
racially
Yeah.
but
ambiguous.
didn't they do that all on black paper though?
Did they?
Yeah,
Well, I don't mean that. I meant like the look of him.
but I'm
like,
saying that's why they look dark.
he had curlier looking hair. It was short, but
On the
Yeah.
cartoon?
in the cartoon.
No, it
He
wasn't
looked more
curly, it was
Hispanic,
smoothed
yeah.
down.
Well, it was smoothed down, but it looked like there was texture
The only
to it.
thing
Not.
that made him look black was his nose was a little bit wider. I fucking
Oh, well, see,
said
now
it.
you got to go fucking racial.
I mean, it's
with it.
fucking
you
honest.
suck.
I'm sorry.
racist.
That doesn't mean that you're black, though. It just means you got a heavy.
What's wrong with
fucking
black
tan,
people?
bro? They're
Had the mic not been on, he would have actually
Get him
gone on a
started
rant.
that shit. I'm just fucking around. Fuck off. If you get offended, you can suck a dick
I'm
and
offended.
have a coat.
I'm so offended right now.
Are you gonna rage quit? What the fuck?
You gonna rage
I
quit?
quit Twitter today.
Speaking of fucking raging, Chris was talking about they went to Vic's last night for
Mhm.
Vic's birthday party or whatever, and Lewis has the new Mortal Kombat. So does Chris.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I know you've been playing it. He fucking whooped
Chris beat the fuck out of
everybody.
him, did
He whooped everybody.
It was hilarious.
I was so proud of the boy.
But it was hard for me because I was on an Xbox controller instead of PS4.
It's a little bit different.
It's all the
'cause, like,
same,
you
it's
have,
just
like,
a groove,
toggle
dude. It's
right
just
here and
different.
right here, and a little dial pad right here. It was weird.
So you had to put
It's
some
made for
effort into
games.
kicking everybody's
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, but he beat
But he
everybody.
did it.
He beat fucking Lewis. He beat Anthony. Like,
And I kept running all out too. I didn't stop. It was awesome.
there's a big fucking surprise.
Gee, I wonder where I got that from.
Gabriel. It's Gabriel's fault.
It's not only him.
If you're not first, you're last.
That's not true. You be second, third?
Shit, I was probably high then.
Oh, well, hell, Ricky.
All right,
You could even be fifth.
I got Dominican Republic. The deaths that are happening down there.
Oh, yeah.
The
What?
Like tourists or
American
Oh,
tourists
yeah,
going
yeah,
down
yeah.
there and they're fucking dying.
Because
Well, not just that, they fucking stab Big Pop-
stay
or
the
shot
fuck
up
away
Big
from
Poppy,
places
dude.
that aren't your own backyard. Stay away from it
That happens all over the world.
every day.
But you're supposed to travel.
You can travel, dude. That's cool, man.
Stay
But
the
what
course.
what Americans and mostly, I'm looking for my phone.
It's in
And
your-
mostly, shit you not.
I thought you were trying to
No,
fucking entice Jimmy.
And mostly, I know, mostly white
Dumbass.
people, dude, need to learn.
You motherfucker.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to change the subject.
Looking dead
I
at
was
his phone.
seriously looking for my
his phone.
Where is it? Where is it? God damn, getting old sucks sometimes. Anyway, they need to realize, all right, I can go to this little tourist area. Like I tell fucking Bubba all the time. And the military protects you inside of those little
tourist
tourist
area,
areas.
yeah.
Like, especially in Mexico and shit like that. Don't go outside of that little invisible border because then you're not protected anymore, bro.
Oh, okay.
Dipshits.
If you don't blend in with the people that you're around, then you should probably stay with the
But it's
people
not
you
just
live
like
with,
white people.
which are the
It's
tourists.
Americans.
It's Americans. yeah.
Americans
It's just
specifically,
American.
But
yeah.
Americans have a bad habit of, this is how much money I have. You don't do that shit in a fucking poor country.
Right.
But they're
You don't.
getting killed in their fucking hotels.
Good. That's fucked up.
Room service!
Did you see that,
Oh, you came to clean my towels, huh? Shit. Dirty
suck those
motherfucking
towels?
towels.
You wanna suck your dick?
did you see that, did you see that dude that killed those transvestites at White Rock got caught?
Yeah, I did see that.
Now we have the
Three.
transvestite ghost.
It was 3 of them in
In
what?
like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, I think it was 3
Yeah.
months.
They brought in the fucking FBI for that
it
shit,
happened at
bro.
White Rock, right?
At
Yeah.
White, they found the bodies. dumped by
So
White Rock.
now we got
So now they
transvestite
have
ghosts.
trainee ghosts there.
Yeah.
Ain't that
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Woo, woo. You're like,
Trick
that
or
shirt is
treat.
hideous.
Snacks.
Either way, it's
That
gonna
wasn't
be a
tranny. That was just
I
gay.
know, I
Can you
just
imagine
wanted
some
to say
chick
it.
jogging around and they're like, girl, I know you didn't mix those colors.
First off, that's not the voice they would use.
Not at all. I don't fucking know.
Yes, you do. Don't act like you don't do the gay
I'm
voice.
super awesome at doing my gay voice. The training voice I can't do because I can't get high pitched.
Where's you going?
I'm grabbing a beer.
But there are some trainees who can't help the fact that they have deep voices, so it's
Yeah, because even with the hormones and the
Oh,
Some of
the
I thought
hormone
you
therapy
paused
and
it.
everything, sometimes their voices just don't
Catch
make
up.
it.
if you start off as a bass, like
Yeah.
Who was it? Your friend Nick.
yeah,
That you were in choir
Oh
with.
my
That
God,
shit was
that
so
shit was
funny.
crazy.
telling
Oh,
me that story.
Nick.
You knew Nick too.
Yes.
You worked with him at
yeah,
Target.
Nick Vickers.
Oh, me and him used to have contests of grossing each other out.
I
I'll talk about girls
love
and he talking about guys.
He would win most of the
No,
time.
I will win.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
What?
Talking about their friend from high school. His name was Nick. He was gay.
He was.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
That's the one that I threw off walking up behind him and saying, "Don't you hate it whenever your nuts stick to your leg?" And he was like, "Oh my God, I was about to answer you until I realized who said that."
I do hate that.
We all do.
Yeah, but just people would be like fucking with somebody or something, and then he'd drop his voice, like, the fuck?
Yeah,
Man,
super
there was
hard,
a guy who was messing with me. I was like, "Nick, somebody's messing with me." He was like, "Don't be messing with my woman," like because it was the deepest voice in our
Dude.
choir. but he always talks so soft and everything.
It's because they're not
crazy.
naturally aggressive.
I
All
know.
right, there's
Speaking
a
of-
perfect thing that reminds me of that. All right, so I was,
Say
you know,
something,
I'm
you
sorry,
tell me
dude, I'm
something.
sorry, but it was on the same subject. I didn't know.
No,
if you
I
were
was about to talk
changing
about the
subjects.
ball sticking in your legs, and I was about to say thank you, Nisha, about telling me about putting deodorant on my balls and stuff.
And
On my
I-
balls and stuff.
And I have to
She
think.
just said thighs.
She said
in all
thighs,
fairness,
bro.
she
Yeah,
took
I
it to the
just
ball
said-
level.
Man, I got this thing hanging
Yeah,
out. I gotta put it
that's a
in
good idea.
between.
Putting deodorant on your nutsack, man.
Well, yeah, I put
He said
deodorant
that-
on my balls every day.
He's now into that deodorant balls deep.
balls deep.
I am.
There's
Because
a-
when you're hot and walking and shit starts to sweat, you had a deodorant. I'm not chafing. I'm not like, oh, it hurts.
all
That,
smooth.
that little hole in the middle of the deodorant is a perfect size for him.
I say,
It works. Whatever works.
I see.
I'll still make babies. I've seen a little shot.
I'm so fresh. It's 24 hours, dude. It smells.
Sorry,
It's like
she doesn't come with
She
shit like
doesn't,
that
but that
very
was
often.
good.
That was funny. That was
Fucking
really fucking funny.
pencil
Thanks.
dick.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Pencil dick. That's fucked up,
I don't
dude.
give a fuck.
Needle
Did
dick.
your wife sniff your balls? Like, oh, you smell so fresh.
But yeah, I
No.
have to thank Cole for that one because she told me about that because
She's a thick thigh girl too. Though.
yeah, and
She always wears this fucking.
well, no,
tiny
because
ass
at the
shorts.
gathering and stuff when they go to the gathering, she told other people about it too because the dudes were chafing and. 'cause
Right.
they're-
No,
My
she was
question
telling them
is-
because those motherfuckers need deodorant.
No,
Shit, we're talking
No,
about
like the people
juggalos,
that
nigga,
they
yeah.
talk to, not everybody.
The
My
LSP
question is,
crew.
do you use
They're
gel deodorant or solid?
Solid.
solid.
It depends.
Whatever's available for him. he's gonna use
I
in that
think it's
situation.
supposed to be solid because
Solid would
it's a
help
powder.
better, yeah.
So it coats. And
It makes
protects,
more sense. Yeah.
Well,
It's like
gel
baby
works
powder.
too. So
What?
Ew,
Gel
wouldn't it
Well,
just be
gel-
like fucking?
That's how his butthole sounds anyway from on the acid side.
He's used to it from the lube, dude. It's cool. Man.
Fine,
Don't worry
it's
about it.
fine.
I mean, once in a while it feels kind of funny, but you know,
But I'm gonna.
Not to
it
him
makes
anymore.
shit
It's just-
so much
anymore.
easier though.
makes it so much easier. They just slide right on.
Well,
in.
no, he said make shit so much easier. That's why it's diarrhea. It's not actually diarrhea. It's just liquid shit because of the lube.
I can't hold it in.
I'm like, okay. What were you gonna say? That
Oh, the gay thing, dude. So, I was watching a documentary on prison or some random shit. I think I told you that story
I'm a
before. There was this
pony warrior.
dude. It was a gay gang, basically, and I want to say it's in Sing Sing or some shit like that. Some big fucking name prison. I don't fucking know up north. But 6'6", fucking like 300 something pounds, big fucking boy, right? He's like, motherfuckers tend to forget, dog. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I'm not a man. He's like, I'll beat your ass and then I'll fucking take it. And it's like, oh shit.
Tell me about that. That's creepy as
He's
fuck.
watching
Yeah, just
dudes.
because
yeah.
people are gay doesn't make them any less
Exactly.
aggressive or.
Well, there's a fighter in UFC. His name was Nick something or other, I think. I wonder if that
Nick
gay Nick
something
knew
or
the other
other?
gay Nick.
They don't all know each other,
They
Gabriel.
know each other, don't they? It's kind of their gay.
Yeah, yeah.
community
Gay
thing.
people have a gay community. They all
regionally, that's like a lot of Dallas people know a lot of other Dallas gays because there's limited.
The community, gay
Yeah.
community.
That's not true
Gay-
because there's
gay
another. Me.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows money.
Oh, he's been S4 though, so
He
People
told
know
me
it.
he told me a story one time, and like as his friend, I want to believe what he said.
What?
Was it
But-
the gay bar thing?
No,
that was S4.
He was
Oh, the
saying-
prostitute.
I didn't know. What
Was it a
was.
prostitute?
Was somebody trying?
no. That's
Mark-
not it.
Did you get picked up by a gay prostitute?
I'll tell you.
Anyway, I'm
He
sorry.
he like stopped at, I think it was the Trippin' Trees, wasn't it? It was one of the Mesquite Parks or what the
Yeah.
fuck ever.
Oh, this is what I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a prostitute.
There was
Okay,
several-
you tell the story then.
Okay. No, it wasn't a prostitute. All right.
It was a prostitute. No, it wasn't a prostitute.
I was.
So you
I
don't
never
have the
paid
story
for
with the
nothing.
prostitute, right?
Okay.
Jim
It wasn't a prostitute.
No, okay. I was the prostitute. Okay.
Oh,
Fuck. So you're slinging your
who's
ass out to the
paying
boys?
for you?
Hold on. Let me get.
Desperate men.
Let me get into this. All right. About to get deep into this. All
Oh,
right.
that's mean, dude.
He is about to get deep into
All
something.
right.
Oh,
in
ball
it.
deep.
All right.
Ball, singular.
I was going to go to work, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired. I went to
This was a while back, Mike.
I went to this
obviously.
park to go fucking
A
take
trip
a
park.
to go fuck.
nap. No, just to go to sleep.
How
Right?
old were you?
I was
This is probably like I want to say it was right.
About 23, 24.
Yeah.
This proves that he was doing old men things before he was ever
Let
an
me
old
stop.
man.
Let's not go home.
Take a nap in a random park.
I'm gonna go to a park and take a nap.
So I went to the park. I'm in my work uniform still, right? And mechanic uniform.
Yeah.
And I wanted to lay down straight out, right? So I laid in the passenger seat.
All right, get to where the guy rapes you.
Hold on.
Get to the good shit.
So I was like,
Talk slower.
I was
Then what'd he do?
all of a sudden I had my windows up. I had the AC going. Here. I was like, I sit up and roll down the window just enough so I can talk. He was like, hey, you have some time? I was like, yeah, it's like 8:40. He's like, no. I'm looking for some action before my kids go to school.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
Was it like an old white dude?
Yes.
Ew, weird dude.
And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, so I can get some fellatio. I was like, no, I don't know about it. He's like, what about you? I was like, oh, I ain't into that. And rolled my window back up, jumped in the driver's seat, and took off. I'm like, fuck this.
I see them.
And I think I went to your house right after. I was like,
And he told me this story.
Some dude trying to get me to suck his dick,
Like,
bro.
part of me wants to believe that he wasn't there for fucking gay head, but
no.
I'm hoping not.
the other part is like, I know that that's a community. I know that that's a thing. You know what I mean?
But I never knew about some shit like that until that happened. I was like,
That's like one of those glory hole motherfuckers
It-
that like randomly stick their dick through
it
the
was
hole
the
in
same
dock.
park that you got
Hey,
married
buddy.
at. Gabriel, how about that? How you?
You know what's
Sweet.
funny is that whenever I said that Jimmy was the prostitute, it was a complete joke. I did not know that's what
That's where he was going with it.
Yeah. I was, but wasn't. But nah, like I'm not gay, but I've been hit on by several gay guys before. I went to his store, right, and this guy was talking to me. He claimed to be formerly gay, right?
Formerly gay.
Formerly gay.
The guy formerly known as the gay guy.
He went to.
They prayed the gay away.
That's what the thing is.
Hallelujah.
Then I went in. I was about to pay for.
Jesus Christ.
I was about to pay for some snacks, right?
Snacks.
Yes!
I was about to pay for snacks. Snacks.
Thank you,
'cause
Greg Giraldo.
Then the dude was talking to me like, yeah, I used to be gay, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
That
You're
list says
still
different,
gay.
sir.
Still kind of talk like
That's cool, whatever. He's like this. Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie. I'll get this for you. I was like,
Thank you.
Now you're his
mean-
girlfriend.
See?
I
In
never
prison,
back.
you're his bitch
And
then.
the squirrel master came out of left field and called me his bitch.
I'm someone's bitch.
I took the payment.
Of course you did.
Oh, thank you
Of course you
for your
did.
food. But I'm like, I had to go like, dude, I don't swing that way, and just left.
See, all of a sudden, me not having an ass isn't such a bad thing, huh?
No, they just want to fuck your face instead.
I've had gay dude. It is actually really. You're like, oh,
It's flattering.
it's like fucking flattering as shit. It's like, really?
Did he tell you the story about the gay dude that I spent all fucking afternoon with one time? I didn't know about it until after the fact.
You're like, man, this is a really cool dude.
He and I were at Six Flags. I think we went.
like, man,
did we
I
go-
think I had to roll into that deal.
I can't remember how we go, like why we went up there.
We just went up there for the
Well, no,
shits
I
and
think
giggles.
I was there with like. Regardless,
It was
doesn't
me,
matter.
you, and Jason Dennis.
Was Jay there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how the gay guy.
I
No,
thought
it was
I thought he
Jason.
fucking bailed though.
He did.
Okay,
later.
that's right. Okay. Anyway,
So you're walking
we're
around
there.
with Jason Dennis all day.
No, we weren't. And like, we're just fucking riding shit, just like what we do. It wasn't as bad as that time that we had Denny's before and then ended up shitting.
chasing
That-
kids.
It's
out
like
of the
the one and
bathroom.
only
That
time we all
shit-
went to Six Flags
That
together.
shit was horrible.
It
Anyway,
was horrible.
so we're just riding around. Of course, at the time it's high school, so we're wearing our fucking juggalo shit or whatever. Some cute little fucking Mexican chick was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Da, da, da,
I
da.
thought you were going to say some cute little Mexican dude.
No, she had her friend with her, and they were fucking riding shit, and we were. So we're like, "Fuck it, let's hang out," whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like
So
you
we
did.
start. I'm of course being the fucking nice guy, and I'm playing essentially wingman and talking to this dude so he can fucking hit on the chick. Well, come to find out, he gets on the phone with that bitch later that night or the next day, and she was like, "Oh, well, can my friend have Robert's number?" And like, a dumbass, not thinking about it. I was like,
So,
oh,
yeah,
fuck.
dude,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
why not?
whatever. He seemed cool.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, cool. I'll tell him he really likes you. Beg pardon?
Cool.
And he was like, oh no, yeah, dude, her friend's gay. And then he starts fucking laughing.
Asshole.
Like, you dickhead. I mean, he's cool. I would have hung out with him again. I would have talked to
Dude,
But
him.
the
I'm just
thing-
not gonna fuck
no,
you,
I-
bro. I'm sorry,
you-
dude.
The thing happened to you, but I got the roll in the deal. It turned out that girl to be underage. She ran away from home and told her mom she ran away with me.
Yeah, she did.
I got a phone call
They
from
called
her.
him, bit him in the ass immediately.
Got a call from her mom and the police asking where she is. I was like, I don't know. I just talked to her once and I saw her at Six Flags. That's all I
That's
know.
what you get for being a fucking asshole, dude.
That's like that.
God.
Oh, dude.
I also
That's,
think it's funny that Robert said I, of course, was being the nice guy.
I was.
That'd be like Gabriel saying that.
but
I'm a fucking
yeah.
nice guy. What are you talking about?
But yeah. that-
I would play wingman for any of my dudes immediately without a
they-
second
they-
thought.
they-
I
I played wingman for Gabriel all the
I played
time.
Dude.
Wingman several times.
all right.
Fuck you.
Here's my pay.
This is why she doesn't let us hang out
You
with
want
her.
to know my karma? That wasn't the
See
karma
what you
payback
did?
for that shit right there. My karma
Fucking up my
payback.
game.
On my anniversary.
What? My karma payback was I was just recently single. I went to a concert. I think it was,
Not now. That you made it sound like
Okay.
recently, like right
Right
now.
past it.
Yeah.
Way past it.
Don't worry,
I went to
it's
it.
cool.
I
I play
went to the-
Wingman.
Now he's in trouble.
You're about to get in trouble today, motherfucker.
No,
I get
Uh,
in trouble with my wife. I gotta get you in trouble with
But the thing was, all right, I went to this show, right, and this girl, I was up there, and she was like grounding me all night long, and I ended up getting her number,
Oh.
and I getting
okay.
her phone number and her MySpace page.
Oh, MySpace.
That's how fucking old this
Wow,
story is.
Right?
All right, yeah.
It's MySpace old.
Oof.
So I called her up and stuff like that, and she's like, I was like, hey, blah blah blah, there, and she's like, oh, she's in the shower. She's like, I was like, oh, who are you? I was like, I'm her girlfriend. I was like, okay. So I went to her MySpace page. It's all like the rainbow flags and stuff.
All the pride shit.
And I'm proud to be. I was like, oh, what?
She just wanted to hang out with you. She thought you were a lesbian.
It could have
In
been.
all fairness, the way you grew your facial hair, then it's very possible she thought you were an actual lesbian.
In a strap-on that just grows.
You're like, oh, I got
She was
that
transitioning.
button in my balls that we were talking about yesterday.
Should play with the balls a little bit.
If it works, I mean. do what
But
you gotta do.
yeah, that was my like just finding out a girl that turned out to be a lesbian, thought something was going to happen.
You seem to have a thing for unavailable women and underage women. Well, which should be unavailable. So yeah, unavailable.
Yeah,
When he was younger.
Well, yeah.
When he
you're
was younger.
I married older than her.
You married old. Shut the fuck up. She's the fucking spit older than you. That's it.
She's still an older lady.
Do you give her shit about that all the time?
No,
About her being old.
Oh, no, because I give her shit all the time for being younger than me. That's why I was asking.
no.
And Gabriel fucks with her about
honestly,
being
because
younger.
it's only like a fucking month difference.
It's only fucking a handful of months between the two of them, and he still fucks with her about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All the time.
Talking about
1 month.
respect your elders
That's
and
the thing.
shit.
Between you and her?
There we go. It's like 1
I
month.
thought Ariel was like 40.
You're such a dick.
She
Love
does.
you.
Love you,
She
Ariel.
does
Love you.
at 40 when she's like, "Oh, I need my heartburn pills."
Hey, fuck
Hey,
you.
Fuck
hey.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
that's all.
You
I got.
forget the
That's
four of us have to
entire
do that.
Except for me.
What's funny, dude, is like,
And you eat more like garbage than the rest of
I
us.
know.
That's the fucked up
Absolutely.
thing.
Hey, you know
Because
what?
his body's used to
God
it.
gave me one massive heartburn that sent me to the ER, and it turned out to be heartburn. I thought I had a heart attack. So that's all the heartburn I ever need in my life.
You realize that we go through that on a fairly regular basis, right?
I thought I was dying. I thought I had a heart attack.
We've thought that several times whenever
I
we've
felt
had
like
that
that last
shit.
night.
I got 2 Dos Equis.
Did you go to the hospital and then you went to the hospital and they like fill out
No,
the paperwork?
because we know it's fucking indigestion, you asshole.
I didn't know.
It
I
is
never
ninja
dealt with
gestion.
it.
Ninja
I said
gesture.
indigestion.
It's ninja gesture.
I never
Sticks
had
up on your ass.
I never
Clap
had to
me.
deal with
My
it.
first anxiety
With a
attack, I went to the
vengeance.
ER.
Yeah.
I've never had
When
one
you,
in my
when
life.
you deal
man.
with someone for the
And
first
I was
time in your life,
fucking
wow.
high, dog. And that shit was like, what is happening? Like, my heart was fucking freaking out.
No!
It was bad, dude. It was bad.
That was one of the last times you smoked too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I smoked a few times after that, and it's just
But like you slowed way down after that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I quit fucking smoking. Like, for one, the habit was too expensive for me.
Obviously.
But
I mean, now you don't smoke at all because of the job and shit.
yeah, I feel like to a certain extent, dude, I've had enough. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna smoke again when I'm like 50 and 60 and shit. I'm like,
I've told everybody once they legalize, motherfucker.
Once I'm old, dude, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna get stoned.
I need that fucking stress release shit because I don't drink, so I need fucking something. I like being in reality all the time is a motherfucker.
See, I thought about doing that CBD oils. But
it doesn't alter your state of mind.
But I'm not necessarily
Super bad.
altered state of mind.
Super
I just
bad
need something
for
to
you.
relax.
Yeah,
That-
your
But
mind
the thing
stays
is, I don't know how
exactly
much
where
of
it
dosage
is.
I would need. Because it's still kind of like...
But see, I
Up in
mean,
the
it's
air.
just like anything else. If you build up a tolerance to it, you need more.
But there's
So
an
you
old
can
school
start out
thing
small.
about it, dude. Like, I love breaking it up. I like feeling like, look how sticky my fingers are. I like fucking smelling and shit.
Are we
fucking
talking
like-
about weed?
Yeah.
Like, or are you talking about pussy? Because that sounds like pussy.
Well,
No,
it's the
sweet.
same. They go hand in hand, dude.
Right?
I mean, like,
He wants both, sometimes simultaneously.
fucking, I have had several times. Ash on a bitch's back. Like, that shit feels awesome.
That's so mean.
She's like, that's what that was, you motherfucker. No.
Not her.
No.
No.
Other
I
people.
would have kicked his ass.
She would have.
Well, I mean, if
Smoking a spliff at the same time,
Nice.
fucking just kind of ash on a bitch's back. And I'm like,
That's-
yeah. That's G mode, dog. That's what that shit was.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't turned a chick into an ashtray at some point. Like ashing in her mouth and
You
shit.
know,
Oh,
5
that'd be
minutes
awesome.
ago you were talking about I am a nice guy.
I am a nice guy. She liked it.
He's not doing that shit to unwilling people.
Exactly. She knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, she was asleep.
What the fuck is that?
She knew later.
Later, she found out.
Sort of.
When the blankets
All
hit
right,
her
back to the. It's funny. Back to the gay thing, though, dude. Do you feel flattered or complimented whenever a gay dude hits on you?
Absolutely.
Our egos are big enough to where I know
I don't give a
goddamn
fuck.
well.
If you're hitting on
I'm
me
like-
and you take the time to compliment me,
Yeah.
thank you for your
exactly.
time.
It's like,
oh, it doesn't really
see?
faze me.
Don't
either.
fuck up, honey. I have options. Fucking saying, dude.
The fucked up thing is, whenever all that shit happened at Six Flags, it was whenever me and that one
yeah.
were going through all of our shit, and I was just like, huh.
I could do this.
Like, if I was gonna do it, I'm young enough to get away with it right now. Like,
Makes
Just say it's a
Experimenting.
phase.
like,
Yeah.
no,
I was gay
No, can't
for
do
a
it.
while.
Can't do it.
No judgment.
No judgment.
We're all God's children.
Are you flattered, or does it kind of fuck with you?
It doesn't fuck with me. It doesn't bother me
He
either.
used to not like it. I remember
'Cause
that.
I've known, like,
in his younger
super-
days, he did not care for
Super
that.
extreme homophobes. They're like, oh, dude, that's
I wouldn't call
bullshit.
Jimmy a
Blah, blah, blah.
homophobe though.
Now,
He just
No,
doesn't
he's
well,
not.
the
He does
thing
not at
is,
all.
it's like when I was younger and stuff, I got accused of being gay quite a bit.
Well, you did gay
Because
things,
you're
dude. Like,
gay.
I'm not gay.
hey, dude,
Only the people who question
Dudes
their
are not turning me
sexuality.
Chris, you're not the only one that goes through it.
Yeah, Chris has become our new Jimmy, by the
He'll
way.
yell at us, dude. I'll be like, it's all right, you're a fag. I'm not gay.
Trannies are alright though.
It's all right. They still have tits.
What really hurts his
So
feelings
you're not the only
is
one that goes
whenever
through it.
I do it because he's like,
Being
you
called a
know,
fag.
you're supposed to be the nice one.
Now go back to your
and
room,
I'll
you
get on
queer.
him for being gay.
No, but when I was younger, came on
I've
and
been
getting
fucking with him
accused,
forever about
Coming
it.
out of the closet.
getting accused of that shit. And
Well, we never actually accused you.
It's
No,
not-
it wasn't y'all.
but see, what's funny is it's not an accusation. Like
Like the very
saying,
first time.
saying you're being accused sounds like you're breaking some fucking law. Like
Right.
you're,
Well,
Alright,
it was a
you're a
When,
little.
when I
murderer.
was
like,
okay,
hey,
when I
dude, I
was-
fuck dudes once in a while.
when
Fuck
I,
off.
because
I got mad hoes, so I can fucking
these,
six
these,
what's up.
these are the things why people used to think because I had full lips, and when it got cold, when it got cold and stuff, my lips turned really red. So like, oh, you're wearing lipstick, right?
But no,
Your
just
lips
like
did
Dick.
look like they were kind of.
and I actually remember one time.
You got
going-
stretch marks on the corner of your mouth.
Funny story. That's not from the dicks. That's just from all the eating, like
Yeah.
putting Twinkies and shit
God,
sideways instead
I
of.
remember
below.
one time when I was
cheeseburgers.
like
These fella
when I was younger,
cheeseburgers.
right? And this girl walked up to me. She's like, "Are you hermaphrodite?" I didn't even know what the fuck it was. My feelings were hurt. I went to go tell my mama on her. I was like,
seriously ask you if you were.
yes. I want to go tell my mama. I was like, Mama, I was like, what's a hermaphrodite? I got to tell. My mama just left the table, went over there, started yelling at that little girl and her parents and shit. And I was like, I guess it's not a good thing because my mama was pissed.
My mom was mad.
Did she ever explain to you what a hermaphrodite was?
He still doesn't
No.
know.
I found out through a porn. That's how.
Fed up the porn.
Funny
I was like,
I was watching some weird
it was
shit.
a porn called "Go Fuck Yourself." I'm like, holy shit!
Wait, you're not joking, are you?
No, I'm completely joking.
Oh, I was about to say, you got really specific.
That was really
clear.
good.
That
Go
was
fuck
good.
yourself. That was nice.
See, but what my thing is, it's like, just people being homophobic. I don't get it. I don't.
Because deep down inside they have some seeded shit.
I've always thought
It's
that.
That's why I can joke
2019.
about it all I fucking want, dude. I realize I'm not going to fuck it, dude. I've never wanted to fuck. I've never, like I told you, I've never looked at a dick and said, "Hey,
I gotta get me some of
yeah,
that.
that shit, that veiny motherfucker right there. That looks good to me."
It's so veiny.
He's so veiny. Big old veiny
See, like
trumpet
that's the thing
motherfucker.
with me. I'm like, I don't know how girls like dick because I look at, I'm like,
Hey,
put that shit
don't
around
try
my
to train
brain.
them
I'm like,
motherfucker. They enjoy what they have.
oh,
She's a fucking cunt hair away from being a lesbian, dude.
she's like, that shit
one
stinks, and it
shitty
just
husband
comes
away
at
from
me.
it.
I don't know.
What?
What's the cunt here? God, I love her.
Bitch.
That's my baby.
Oh my god.
It's never bothered me, dude. Even
Cunt
when,
hair?
no, well, no, that either, dude. Because pussy's pussy when you're a fucking kid, bro.
This morning, right? We're sitting doing our laundry, right, and I had all the kids with me. My daughter, she goes like, we're sitting there, me and Ariel's talking, and all of a sudden I hear, "That's a nice ass." Talking about this black girl come out, she had a big ass, but I hear "That's a nice ass." Me and Ariel's like, "What the fuck?"
Sometimes once in a while, nigga, you gotta say, damn. Even chicks are like that. She'll admit it. She doesn't. She talks
But
about.
me-
She
lifestyle.
looks more at tits
She
than
doesn't
ass.
like chicks.
But
but she'll still check them out.
me and Ariel
Yeah.
just totally got thrown off by that comment. It's like, where the fuck did that come from?
Who said it? Which one?
I bet you I know.
I do too.
Who? Yeah.
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 I didn't want to say it out loud.
No.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like that one chick. I think it was at Dee Dee's.
Game respects game, nigga. That's what. Huh?
That one chick that was at Dee Dee's.
Which one?
I think it was at Dee Dee's. It was that black chick with the skirt on and the really tall heels.
But the motherfucker was banging.
Man,
And
red, white,
everybody
blue,
was watching
like,
her,
and
dude.
everything was tight and everything was
Like, there are
exactly
women
where it
that
should
were
have been. And I
uptight.
wondered if she had a dick because
There's
she was
because
her
it was the
body was
that
way
nails
too
all
She's
done,
probably
the hair
bigger
looks
than you.
good.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
hair was. I mean, her body
That
was way
bitch
too
was.
perfect.
What's the word? On fleek. Ain't that what it is?
Oh
Fleek?
man, she was
No.
You don't say
gorgeous.
shit like that. I
I
know.
don't
I don't
see that
think that's
one.
a thing anymore.
She's on point.
I think we're
On point.
behind
There
on
you go.
that.
Which is a point.
We're old. We don't
That's what makes me feel
lingo.
I don't know the lingo anymore.
Yeah, but
About
saying
4
it
years
makes
ago,
you feel
I'm just
older.
like, no.
On fleek.
Yeah. That's the thing, though, right?
I
I've
think,
heard people.
yeah.
It was a thing.
I had to ask her one time because some chick told me I look glowed. You look glowed up or some
You
weird
look
shit.
like you glowed up.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
It's basically like
Like you're looking
you were
good
at
that
one
day.
point and you
Basically,
did
a
stuff
bitch
to
was
look
saying,
better.
yeah.
Ah,
Basically, the bitch said I look
So it's
like
like
a
getting a
chud.
haircut and trimming
Yeah.
some shit up.
Because that's
Yeah.
what I did.
Okay.
I got my shit trimmed
Got
and
himself all
it was all
spiffy.
chilling. And she was like, damn, Gabriel, you look glowed up. And I was like,
the fuck is
mean?"
that?
And she's like 22, 23. So I'm like, she's
That means
like,
you
know,
look like hot garbage before.
right? Basically,
look like cool
when I
garbage
figured it out,
now.
I was like, are you fucking
You know
kidding
what
me?
makes us even older is
What?
that
Hold on. Let me
we
go look.
held on.
What you call me? Hold on, I'm gonna look at her.
We
Sorry,
held on to
Googling
some
it.
shit from
No,
our
I did the cool
parents'
thing. I was like,
generation.
oh,
so
thanks.
we're all
No,
like
that's her.
old
Then you
souls
walk-
anyway. So then to put us,
I
you
went to
know,
Urban
the fact that
Dictionary.
we have all those other decades plus our decade, and it's hard trying to transition with all these new,
Yeah.
this new lingo
Yeah.
and these new styles and
And we
stuff.
got kids, so we got to
Thankfully-
try to keep up
Yeah,
with that shit.
thankfully,
feel old,
all of the past decades are slowly coming back. You know,
Kids are going
little-
to start talking in fucking emojis.
Oh my god,
Like,
They already
out
do.
loud, not
Have you
just on
heard the
phone.
theory about that?
they're to say
What?
OMG.
It's really fucking
They're not
crazy.
going to know how to spell anymore?
Well, not just that. That once our society is gone, they're gonna look like
Like hieroglyphics?
They're going to be regarded as hieroglyphics
No
because
way.
you got to think about it. Children are well, not children, but like teenagers
Teen-
and shit
millennial.
are having entire
Man,
conversations.
they have a lot of
in
eggplants
emoji.
and
I was gonna
spinach
say,
emojis.
They've
eggplant.
created their own fucking
Yeah.
language. Do you know how insane that is?
There's
What's
a lot of
pussy-
eggplants
what's a
going
pussy,
around
like,
here.
Like a peach or some shit?
It's like a peach or something.
Eggplant,
Eggplant's
peach,
just
blah,
dick.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Eggplant.
obviously they're saying they're gathering food at this.
Yeah. And like, no, that's not what it was at all.
Piece of ass.
Look, our kids Eggplants are eating their fruits
it's
and
eggplant with water.
I
right?
them
Water,
something.
yeah, like
Are they
what,
talking
going
about they're cleaning their eggplants with water?
Man,
before
that
they
generation
make
had a really
like
big
an
thing for
eggplant
peaches and
parm or
eggplant.
something, or-
They
were
apparently
making-
Our
those
generation had a thing for peaches too, but it was because of that stupid fucking song.
Moving to the
cream.
country.
No,
you
that's
eat
not
a
peaches
lot of peaches.
Oh,
That's the
that
one
was
I
it.
was talking
I
about.
went army with that.
can. They
That's
were
because you're
put
black,
there
baby.
by a man.
Man.
I think it's a really good subject. That's why I keep going back to it. The gay thing, dude. I remember. I know. Shut up. I remember one time.
He's
You
trying to
remember
tell us
this?
something.
We went to.
I
It's
honest to God
suitable.
thought it
It
was
is
going to be
Pride
you.
Month. It is Pride
There
Month.
you go. So it's a good subject.
Yeah.
We went
Yeah,
to.
but we're not exactly talking real flattering about it necessarily.
I'm fucking flattered
It's
when a
not-
gay dude hits on me. That's
not bad,
surprising.
though.
I'm like, seriously? Like, I thought you guys wanted something better. I'm
Oh.
fucking.
Well,
no,
thank
one of
you.
those.
Real quick,
Here, give me that.
What's that?
I was looking at
What's
our
It's
I'm
No, they're on the
like
shelf.
on this thing called the
Thank
Real
you.
Real Mesquite,
Yeah.
right? They're doing our first gay pride
Pride,
parade,
yeah.
right?
But there was
Are they
okay. It
really?
wasn't
The
a
thing
pride
is-
parade. It was like a gathering that they were
It's
having.
more of a bashing.
No.
That's what it was
People
online.
were fucking pissed about it,
Fuck
dude.
them.
People were
dude.
pissed.
Okay. The
I was
only
like, what
Get
the-
over your bullshit, dude. Are you kidding me? If you're not fucking with someone's kid or hurting somebody,
Shut
do what the
up.
fuck you
Yeah,
want.
like,
I don't
it
care.
It ain't none of my goddamn
But
I wonder how many
This
of my family
Mesquite-
members got involved in the
Mesquite has
soapbox.
been,
No
but it
offense
shocked
to
me.
my
It
family
took this
members
long
if
for me
y'all
to do.
hear this.
And I was like,
Love
having the
y'all,
Mesquite's
but-
doing something like that. But I was like, man, I was like,
my
the backlash. on
yeah.
this shit.
My only issue with it is that it was on a Friday afternoon. It was at like noon or something like that. It's
Yeah.
not like
To where
Well,
nobody
it's not
can
like,
really attend.
yeah. It wouldn't. You know, you're not going to have high attendance
But at the
rates
same time,
because
they gotta
people
do
are
it
at
when they
work.
can.
Work, yeah.
Yeah.
Me being able to pay my bills is,
Kind
It
of
trumps
Trump's
my support.
Pride Month. We need to have rent after
Trump's
Pride
my
Month.
moral compass.
I remember when I was a
My
kid, dude.
eating
I was 17, 18, and I went to meet up with some broads.
We were talking about pride, and she's talking about her eating compass.
And Gabriel's talking about, I want to meet this broad.
We were. All right, so the story was, you knew him. Big guy, ponytail type of guy. And
You said his name on the last one.
did I?
Yes.
I didn't say Sam's fucking name, did
Yes,
I?
Now you did. Now
Anyway,
shut the fuck up.
Fuck him.
You did.
You
Anyway,
did just now.
you want me to say his whole
'Cause
goddamn
the-
No,
name?
you don't have to do that.
The-
I'm
the-
trying to figure out why you.
So we go to telephone,
Social
I'll tell you
Security.
your fucking mom, your dad's name. Anyway, so
Don't
we
bring
go
his
to
family
Address,
into it.
We go to-
social.
we go to Big Town Bowling Alley.
Oh, I miss
That was
Big
your first
shit.
mistake.
I miss Big
Fucking
Town.
dated the fuck out of me, right? Dated at like 17.
It's not
They're
even-
building like fucking factory.
There's
like,
a FedEx
warehouse
over there
space and
now.
shit
Really?
Yeah.
They tore down-
Sorry,
Oh.
we drove by it the other night.
The
Whenever we were
movie
coming back.
theater and the bowling alley are gone.
I remember. Oh man, I watched Anaconda
Holy
at
sh-
Big Town fucking theater, bro.
Same here.
And Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas and probably anything else awesome through my childhood. Anyway, we go to the bowling alley, dude, and we're supposed to meet up with some broads, right? And
Anaconda. I'm sorry, real quick. I remember going to see Anaconda. It was my very first date I had with a girl. And I remember watching it, and I remember hearing, "Nigga, there's a snake behind you! There's a snake behind you, nigga!"
Oh Lord.
That sounded so racist.
then she pulled her dick out and you swallowed.
I just remember that.
It smacked him in the back of the head.
No, then there was a fight.
There's a fight.
That's what usually happens at Big Town. Anyway,
So we go there, dude, and it's at 17, bro. It's a lot of pomade, fucking anarchy spikes. I sported my devil
Jeez.
horns at that
Jesus Christ, I
Fucking
forgot about that.
Jinkos and shit, fucking Manson shirt on, right? And we go up there to meet these chicks. And
look
they
awesome.
bring this little bitty dude with them. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, he's gay, right? Little bitty dude in leather fucking pants with fucking like 20, 30 hole fucking stompers on, right? Like, that
Holy shit.
is a style.
Yeah.
But they're the shiny rubber looking shit. And like platform looking. And the dude was only like 5'6", so if you got platforms on, holy shit, right?
So something you would try to get me to buy.
Crystal.
Okay.
You'd buy it,
I was about
absolutely.
to say you would buy it because
You would.
Because you're dumb.
With a fucking black mesh shirt on and a Winnie the Pooh fucking
you're the
backpack.
only one I have ever seen wear shit like that. By the way,
I haven't worn Winnie the Pooh.
I'm not talking about Winnie the Pooh. I'm talking about the other shit. you
Talking
just
about the black
described.
mesh and the fucking leather pants.
I wore a black
You had a
mesh
black
shirt.
meshy fucking shirt.
But you're a chick.
Yeah, like you're a
It
chick.
was supposed to be funny.
We're playing pool, dude, and the chicks are talking to me. Sam's trying his hardest talk to these
Trying his
broads.
hardest.
He is. It was kind of sad, but Charms. I didn't even know these bitches, and they're like, oh, blah blah, talking or whatever the fuck. The little dude looks. He's kind of eyeballing Sam the whole time, and I'm fucking with him because I'm just ball busting. You know what? Like how I am.
Like you do.
I'm like, hey, bro. I was checking you out. He's like, oh, fuck that, man. Fuck that. And getting more and more agitated as we go throughout the night. And then I don't know whether he did it because he was actually attracted to him or he was just fucking with him because you can smell the homophobe coming off this motherfucker. The dude's fucking taking a shot and he looks up at Sam and winks at him and blows a little kiss. And Sam loses his shit, dude. He's like, what the fuck? Like, coming across the table trying to beat the fuck out of this. I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from me.
What are you going to do to that little
Meanwhile,
guy
I'm 6
anyway?
foot. Fucking Sam's like 6'3", 6'4", dude.
Gigantic
like, big
fucking
fucking Scandinavian motherfucker. Like, I was like, dude, are you shitting me? And then rednecks turn on us. You remember me telling you this at the time, right? Like, we got chased out of there because the whole time Sam's mean mugging this little gay dude. We're getting mean mugged by all these fucking redneck shit kickers that are like, oh, look at them devil worshiper boys, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, bitch, you want to go outside? Let's go outside, dog. So we fucking go outside and like 20 fucking dudes come outside. Shit you not. And they're throwing fucking beer bottles at us and shit, dude. Dude, I was fucking 17, bro. These dudes were like in their 30s. You're throwing fucking beer bottles at me and shit. Fucking, yeah. Calling me a fucking spick and shit and wet, fucking devil worshiper and blah, blah, blah. And so I break out my butterfly knife and my fucking switchblade. Nigga, if we're going to do this, son, we're going to do this, right? And Sam's fucking sister came up like a fucking angel because I had the biggest crush on fucking Jessica, dude. Like, huge crush. She was a punk rocker back in the day. She lived under fucking
like
635.
real punk rocker because she was like
spikes. Like, she was
in the
fucking
shit.
80s kid, dude.
Yeah.
She was a bad motherfucker.
She was cool.
And I had a huge crush on this chick. And she drives up, she's like, get the fuck in right now. And she pulls out a sawed-off, and she points at them motherfuckers, and they back up, and we jump in the fucking K5 and take off. And I was like, I love you. I felt like one of those damsels in distress in the old western. It's like, yeah.
I don't know how
my pussy got wet. It's like,
What are you, riding side saddle? You just jump on and be like, oh.
thank you. He's like,
take this as a token of my appreciation.
to a certain extent,
But
I'm
it's
glad.
not like a handkerchief, it's his black rag that he carries on so much.
Smells like sweat and blood.
And weed.
Yeah,
And your ass crack because you hold it in your back pocket.
Yeah. There's blood back there.
And he didn't wear like fucking boxers and
Just
shit
a
back
little bit of
then.
blood.
Dude, I would. I'd walk
He
around
would
commando
fucking
all the
free
fucking
ball
time.
all the time.
All the fucking time.
All the fucking time. Yeah.
I would.
Didn't you say there was like a decade where you did that?
Yeah. Because I realized it's cheaper just not buying boxers. Fuck it.
That's because you chew holes in all the ones you have.
Shut up.
What's wrong with that?
He's got acid balls.
You got acid balls. I'm glad that the kids grow up in a generation, was my point, where they don't have to deal with that shit.
See, but
Oh no, they're still doing
It's a
it.
long road.
I know. They're still somewhat homophobes, but they're not as bad as they were when we were
Not
kids,
to the extent
or
that
when
we
my
were
brother was a
kids.
kid,
But the thing
Yeah.
is,
or when our parents were
the
kids.
thing
You know
is
what I mean?
with the kids nowadays, it's not face to face.
It's fucking. I have balls over a screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cyberbullying. You fucking pussy ass generation, bro.
Kaylee got called a cunt the other day.
She did by some punk motherfucker.
By one
And
of
I
her
swear to
friends.
God, if I seen that kid, I'd rip his fucking nose off, like off,
OFF
because it will hurt.
No. If you want to mess with him, shave his head.
Oh, one of those
His hair is
assholes.
fine, enjoy.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was like a group chat, and they were all talking shit to each other. And
No,
she
weren't.
He was like, at least I don't have a lazy pancreas, you fucking cunt, or some shit like that, sort of. Some, like, off the wall,
But-
like, ridiculously rude shit.
But
We are the only
she's-
ones allowed to make fun of her lazy pancreas.
no shit.
Exactly.
She has grown up with the benefit of
We have to
having
pay for
us
that
as
lazy
dads.
pancreas.
She didn't even get
Just keep
phased by it.
pushing
She was
bills,
just
I don't
like,
want to hear
she
shit.
showed me. She was like, what?
Can you buy some
Like,
groceries
he
and
just-
shit?
And she was fine with it. She didn't care.
E3, I haven't talked about that shit.
I heard that PlayStation pulled out of E3, and I did not like that.
Yeah,
I don't think they pulled out of it. I don't think they were ever scheduled
They
to
didn't-
go.
No, they
Yeah,
did.
they
They
pulled
officially
out.
pulled out.
They did?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't want anything to do with it at that
Well, they had nothing to show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no one really
it's all
has any-
speculation, and they were just going to be...
No one has really anything to show. Like Microsoft went on there, which was the only game company that.
What
was,
is their new fucking shit called? Project what?
They have their
Man.
Project X Cloud and they have the Project Scarlet.
Scarlet, that's the one.
That's the new gaming system. But they have Google Stadia.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Stadia
I've heard little things about
All right.
it.
Is it going to be like streaming shit or what?
is going to be a streaming service. All you need is a Google device, right? Like you can hook up to
Like a
Google
Roku
Chrome.
or like a specific?
More like a Google Chromecast.
Like the Chromecast shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about signing up for the Founders Pack, but I found it's going to be able to. The Founders Pack is coming with the high-end Fire Stick, which will be able to stream 4K games, 60 frames per second.
Like shit.
But the thing
That
is,
is
it's going to be more like
fucking
it's not going to be like it's like playing a high PC console, but you're not going to be able to play on PC games. Like you're not going to play PC players on it. It's its own economy in it.
So they're going to start their own thing
Yes.
whenever PlayStation and Xbox are working towards having
That's
everybody
what
on the
it's
same shit.
because Amazon is. There was rumor about Amazon too getting into the streaming.
So then Amazon and Google team up against...
No, Amazon's doing their own thing and Google's doing their own
You
thing.
would think that they...
But the thing
Definitely got
is-
fucking money to do it. That's
But
for
the thing
goddamn
is,
sure.
like
Even
Stadia,
after divorce,
like the
they
buy-in
just got
price
money
for
to
the
do it.
Founders Pack is like $130, which is not bad for if you're getting a 4K. It comes with a remote that's a Wi-Fi remote that connects directly to their servers, so you won't lose the lag. So it cuts out the lag from it streaming on it. But it's going to be its own economy, and it comes with I'm not quite sure of the pricing on it. I think it's going to be like $10 per month because it's going to be like a streaming
beginning.
Service, yeah.
At the fucking
service.
beginning.
But
Yeah, that's just
I know
gonna go
that
up. Absolutely.
it's coming with Destiny 2 with all the expansions and stuff. I know y'all don't care about that,
Yeah, I
but
don't
I'm just
care
saying
about that.
that's one game they're kind of trotting out there. Borderlands 3 is supposed to come out, but I think they're doing a kind of like a streaming service, and also you can buy the games flat out on there. The only thing is like, is the internet powerful enough to keep that going, or if Google decides to pull, if it doesn't do well at the beginning, is Google just going to pull the plug on it quickly? I'm still kind of have those questions.
Because they've been known to do that.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of like that. But Xbox is also coming out with their X Cloud, which is going to be doing the same thing as Stadia, but they're not focused on it because Phil Spencer came out and said like he doesn't know the internet's powerful enough to do this, but he's like, but Xbox is Microsoft is letting you do this, but it's not the way you want to. We're not saying this is the way you want a game. It's it might be down the road, yes, but right now we have this software out for it, so you can do this, but it's not there.
The technology
just yet.
hasn't caught up to that.
I think everything's moving towards VR, bro.
I don't think so.
Everything in VR would be fucking
It'd be
it would
cool,
be
but I don't
Ready
wanna
Player
go to
One
a-
type deal.
I want to
You
go
know
to
what I mean? Like,
gaming convention so I can check out the VR officially, like the new.
I want one really fucking bad.
But the thing is,
I'm
I dare.
definitely afraid of it because I know I'm going to be that asshole that throws something at my TV.
but
and
the
I'm
def-
so
so bad,
it's sensory deprivation. Your eyesight, your ears.
well, it can
because
fuck with you, yeah. It can.
Well, the thing is, like,
That's
I
why you
know
don't
what's
stay
going
on it
around me.
8 hours a fucking day. Well, you mean like
Yeah, around me.
It's-
I don't
yeah.
like that. I like to know what's going around me. I've
Yeah.
always been that way.
Yeah.
I am too, but I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, fuck it.
I-
You're locked
I
up
just-
in the privacy of your own home. You can chill.
But I
Do your
I
thing.
couldn't do it. Just me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't mind to experience.
I'm afraid
it.
of accidentally like punching my wife or one of the kids while they're walking
That's-
by. It's like,
Punch your wife, it's fine.
No.
That's my thing.
No.
honey, where'd you get that black eye from? It's like,
And she's just sitting there.
No, you don't understand. He was just playing VR.
he's playing VR.
It's
He
one
threw a
thing to
book.
accidentally on purpose
He
do
was
it in
watching
your
this
sleep,
VR
but-
sex thing going on.
Ugh.
They are
I think that's why he wants it.
You
honestly.
don't donkey punch a bitch in the back of their. Or
in
in the
VR.
front
You
of their-
can.
What? Oh, crazy! I can fuck trannies and not feel bad about it.
Oh, Black
So
Mirror with
you
it.
fuck
Black
trains
Mirror?
and do feel bad about
You
it?
and Jimmy.
Have you-
You and Jimmy.
Have you watched Black Mirror?
Have
Have y'all watched Black
haven't
Mirror?
watched it
Oh,
yet.
dude,
Not yet.
check that show out for real, bro.
Have you guys
it's on
watched the
list.
new
watched-
season?
Yes,
Yes.
Do you guys like? Okay.
Yes.
As fans,
We do.
I've heard people say that it was horrible.
it is
because of
different.
the way they
It
did
is different,
It
but
is
it's
different.
still really good.
Oh.
I mean, it's
The
still
whole
along
nothing
the same
with one
lines
episode of Black Mirror has
futuristic.
anything to do with the other.
The other ones, yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
just one huge mind.
I guess
fuck.
I'm gonna say
It's
we sit
basically
around
how-
Netflix.
how our technology is fucked up.
So it's still centered around
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, basically, it's technology fucking
I
you up.
will-
and It's awesome.
Speaking of Netflix, I've been watching the show Disjointed. It stars Kathy Bateman.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy
Hey,
Bates.
Bates, get her name right.
Sorry.
We're talking
She-
about gay
She's
people.
a goddess.
She's a treasure.
She's fucking
awesome.
hilarious.
I fucking love Kathy Bates. Dude. I've
Have
always
you ever
loved
seen
Kathy
the
Bates.
show?
I haven't watched it. I saw the previews for it. It did
I mean,
fucking shit.
there's only
It's
two.
on my list.
It's only two.
There's
It's
a lot
on,
on
they
my
On
canceled
the
it.
list. Mandy
They
says
already
our
canceled
list
it.
is
It's
where
only two
movies go to
seasons.
They already canceled it.
It's Netflix.
Well, now we can fucking catch up.
They
on
canceled it already?
Yeah, it's
kidding me?
Netflix. Netflix don't last
Yeah.
very long. They say they get a good thing, and they're like,
Marvel
you know
shows
what?
have been going for a minute, bro.
No,
Yeah, but
they
they're
canceled
doing
that
that
too.
They just did the fucking third season of Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that
canceled.
was the
They're
last
pushing
one.
it out.
Yeah, that was the last
Yeah.
one.
Like I said, Netflix cancels everything.
That's because
Fucking
of the Disney,
Disney.
shit.
Yeah.
And now 2 years later, they're
Are
finally.
y'all planning to get into
Strange
Disney
Things.
Stranger Things?
Fuck yeah, Stranger Things awesome, dude.
Okay, that's on our list too.
I love Stranger Things, bro.
Well,
I'll start
We
with
will
one.
watch
Listen,
that one.
Where things go to die.
Hold on a second. The Disney. We're talking about the Disney thing.
Hold on. Stranger Things we will watch before we watch any other big series that
Like, fuck
is
Game of
new.
Thrones. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no,
We're
we're
gonna
not gonna watch
I'm
that.
gonna watch
Check
it
out
at some
Stranger
point.
Things.
Eventually, but
I am number one.
Once it's not a
Now you
fact
know,
anymore.
everybody. Gabriel was just showing me that I'm number one with his middle finger.
okay, sorry, Disney streaming.
Oh, hold on, real quick,
Okay.
sidebar. Oh, whenever we were at the fucking show, we were standing like by the bar, and just in the middle of it, it just reminded me of Gabriel. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
It just reminds us as
And
as
it was
friends.
it was some
Ruggedly
dude, and then
handsome
like he
motherfucker.
looked like that, and he was like, oh, and he was like, oh, and I was like, it's the metalhead salute. That's what you do. You just see your friend, you're like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. What's up?
That just reminded us as friends because even when we drive in the car next to each other,
You're like,
yeah, we just flip each other off and
that's what we do.
go on about our day.
The Disney thing.
Sorry.
I was thinking about getting it just because why not? But I'm getting rid of all of my streaming services for the most part right now.
How's the DC thing going?
DC?
And have you watched Swamp Thing yet? Isn't
No, I
Swamp
haven't
Thing on
yet.
there yet?
Didn't they already cancel that shit?
They
Swamp
canceled
Thing's
it
already been
already.
canceled? Are you
Yes.
shitting me?
It came out with like
Well, the thing is, they're planning on doing something else with it because of
You
Warner
laughing at
Brothers.
me?
they're planning on doing like a movie or something with it, aren't they?
Well, they're coming out with the Titans season 2, but Warner Brothers is coming out with their own streaming service. Warner Brothers owns DC. Instead of having
Wait, they do own DC?
Warner Brothers has been a big part of DC for a few years now.
Well, I know.
I heard
big
some
part,
shit about
but they own the cinematic everything.
Oh, they own. Okay.
So-
I thought you meant they own, like they're the parent company of DC. I was like, what the fuck?
So what they're planning on doing is bringing it all into one roof instead of having a streaming service.
No,
out
I
there.
agree with that. I think that's smart.
I
So
was reading something the other day. I don't mean to cut you off, dude, but
Go
I know
ahead.
it affects you like it would me, and somewhat Bobby. You're not a huge DC fan though, but
Why do you always say that?
because you're not.
I
You're-
grew up on
You
Batman
did,
first.
but you're a bigger fucking Marvel fan than
I
you
am
are
a bigger
DC.
Marvel fan.
That's
but
why I
you
say
act
that.
like I don't like DC.
I didn't say you don't like it.
That's
like
what you
fucking,
just said.
So you're a bigger fan, fucker. Anyway,
Said you're not as.
I heard the writer of fucking Deadpool. I don't know what he fucking wrote for DC originally. I can't remember right now.
Rob Liefeld
No, he's talking about the one now.
for
Daniel
Deadpool.
Way.
That's Rob Liefeld, isn't it?
I think it was.
Huh?
Wasn't it Daniel Way?
Anyway,
Yeah.
a bunch of writers for fucking former DC and writers now for DC are saying they can see the decline of DC Comics, and they're predicting within the next 5 years that the fucking doors could close at DC.
I see that with any comic books right now.
Yeah.
Not Marvel right now, bro.
No, Marvel comics. Yes.
Well, comics,
Comics
yeah.
specifically, but the reason that
Possibly,
they're going to stay
yeah.
alive is because of
the
the MCU.
yeah.
100%.
But as far as fucking DC, dude, that'd be
But
fucking
see,
insane.
there's no way that Disney would let that happen. I guarantee you, Disney would buy
Buy
DC,
them out before
get
it
the
ever
rights,
happened.
and then start making fucking joint movies, and then everything's gonna fucking blow up.
Oh,
Wasn't
God.
it,
Dark
wasn't
Claw!
it Marvel that said
Dark
that they were
Claw!
that they were gonna focus.
That'd be awesome. That would be fucking awesome. I'm sorry, baby. I heard Dark. What? Dark Claw's Wolverine and Batman fucking.
Combined.
Wasn't it Marvel that said that they're gonna focus on the movies and stuff like that, and then sell their comic books to another, like, smaller place, basically, where they can just focus just on that? So
Somewhat, but at
Because
the
they're
same
not
time,
making as
what they're
much.
doing, a lot of their comic books is they're stopping printing
Yeah, they're
as much as
they're
they
doing
were.
more-
They're doing
more and more
everything digital.
Yeah.
because everybody's reading digital comics now, which I'm not a big fan of, but I can
We're
see
tablets in a sense.
Yeah.
If I had a tablet, I probably would read digital.
Dude, I did that fucking whenever they first started doing the Marvel, whatever the fuck they called it, I can't remember. It was their online service. I subscribed for a year, had it for a fucking year. That shit was cool as fuck. Because it wasn't just on tablets. I could get on my fucking computer and fucking read through an entire comic.
Read the whole thing.
That shit was cool as shit to me. Like, and it was anything that I want. You could search it. I could search something from 1975 and fucking pull it up.
I downloaded the comic book app when I
and now I have to pay fucking $150.
Like I used it. I used like was it Comicology?
Yeah.
I had that on my phone. It was cool because I can go to different pages, but I didn't. Like it's only the size of your screen.
That's why I would look at the shit on my computer. You have that.
So I just
size.
didn't like that. That's the only problem I had with.
My whole thing is
especially because you hook yours up to TVs, so you could have like a whole TV.
That was actually one of the cool aspects of why I wanted to get the DC app. But it's not compatible with PlayStation, which is fucking stupid.
It's not compatible with Xbox.
Yeah, they don't have it compatible.
It's only on your phone.
I have it connected to my computer, so I can still fucking use it if I wanted to. But that notwithstanding, one of the cool things about that is that the app has access to their entire comic catalog. It's not just streaming video and shit like that they have.
See, I
you can get the comics if you subscribe to that app.
And on the TV, that
because
would be
it works
the
on the Fire
best place
Stick.
to do it because you can see all of the detail, like
every single bit of it. You can fucking probably enlarge it to make it.
Well, if that's the case, then I can go and catch up on some of the Batman.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and that was actually my main motivation for wanting to get the DC shit.
My main thing was the Titans.
I wanted to see Titans, but I can fucking find that and download it.
It's good.
You caught
not illegally.
You caught up on Deadpool like that, right?
What? Deadpool?
Digital?
Yeah, that's how I got into Deadpool. That's how I found the Messiah Complex storyline, and that's become one of my favorite fucking stories.
See, my big thing is, dude, I understand the whole. You can get everything, and like
and
I
that
said,
was before the movies and shit.
The nostalgia thing, like fucking, I love the smell of
Messiah Complex.
The paper and the fucking feel of it and shit, and going through and rifling through the fucking comic books. But at the same time, I don't have the fucking money to do that anymore.
Yeah, and that's why stuff like that, we're comic nerds like that, it makes sense for us to pay that fucking $10, whatever the fuck it is a month now. I don't know what it is now, but and you get to do whatever the fuck you want. You can read whatever the fuck you want. You can catch up on whatever the fuck you want.
What is it for? Or what is it?
The DC shit. The
Holy shit! You're
streaming
reading
service. You have access to every single comic they have.
But there's one for DC and one for Marvel. Right.
Well, no, the Marvel thing's different. You can only do that.
I did not know that. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, that's why those sites have gotten so big, and not just with the comic books, but anything.
I didn't know that.
I love reading actual books.
I've been making my wife pay for this.
Whenever I was going back and forth to work and everything,
she tells me every month, like, I just paid for the DC app because you had canceled it.
Whenever I'd go back and forth on the train, I didn't want to take a book with me because then I'd have to shove it in my backpack, you know.
And you already carried half the damn house in your backpack.
She looks like a goddamn turtle all the time.
Whatever. So I didn't want to have to shove a book in my bag because I didn't want it to get damaged. So I'd prefer to read them on my phone. And, you know, I mean, storage, you don't have to worry about, you know, storing your books anywhere because it's all on your phone.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of the biggest reasons why those have taken off so well is because there are a lot of people who would love to just sit down with a book. And I love to sit down with the book.
Yeah.
But you have to find a place to put all those books.
Shit, we got a goddamn bookshelf that's overflowing right now
have their
because
phones,
of that shit.
Yeah, people have phones glued to their hands. You don't have to go walk to a bookshelf and grab one off.
That's why the Kindles and shit became so big. It's just like you could have fucking thousands of books right fucking here in the palm of your hand.
fingertips.
I love and hate technology for that reason.
Yes, it has definitely changed everything.
Joe Rogan had an interesting theory. I'm bringing up Joe Rogan again. I listen to his podcast way too much, I know. But
I need to start. I want to.
There's so much crazy shit on there. What was he talking about? He was talking about that what if the technology that we are creating is not technology to make our lives better. And he brought up an analogy between the caterpillar and the butterfly. Does the caterpillar know what it's doing whenever it's creating the butterfly? Are we creating something that is going to end up taking everything over? Are we creating AI in order to
Skynet.
be our next evolution.
Skynet.
Well, not necessarily Skynet, where it's going to eradicate us all, but what
It's a possibility where it takes
he also
over
tied in like the Greys and shit to it. Like, what if those are bioengineered AI for that race? You see what I'm saying?
So we're moving to like cybernetics type shit, and then eventually
and that
it takes
has
over?
been talked about so much is the fucking technocracy and
The
everybody's trying to, not necessarily the Matrix, but putting our consciousness into artificial bodies
Well, a perfect
so
fucking
we live longer.
a perfect idea is think about prosthesis. All right, think about how far prosthetics have advanced throughout the last decade
Yeah.
Fucking
alone.
crazy, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you went from fucking hook hands when we were kids.
to now motherfuckers can
It's like,
control
yeah, you can control
shit
fingers
with mental
movement.
impulses.
You
and
can
shit.
write again.
That shit's crazy.
Like that's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. You
terrifying.
welcome it at the same time, but at the same time, you're like, oh shit, I've watched way too many fucked up movies to trust this.
Terminator's the first one that comes to mind.
But the funny thing
Speaking
is
of which,
that-
watch a fucking awesome movie that we found last night. Oh, y'all don't have Prime anymore.
Nah, we
More
are.
fucking Upgrade.
You can
is
find it.
Which
fucking.
one's that?
It's a movie
Legally.
with the dude with I don't know what his name
about
is.
You can order it. The
Yeah.
It's a
DVD.
dude from Devil, the white guy who turns out to be the guy that killed the dude's wife or whatever in the movie Devil.
Upgrade. Why does that sound familiar? Is
I
that
like.
is that the
Dude.
one with the dude that we think is Tom Hardy all the time?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanna-
Because
He
we
becomes-
looked it up.
he
I made him
becomes-
look it up.
We saw the previews for
He
it.
becomes, he
Yeah.
becomes a paraplegic, and they put this thing in him called STEM on his spine.
And then it's
Stem
like,
cells?
may I take over?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
It's
But
like talking to
it
him.
helps him have mobility again.
All I saw
From
was the Venom thing.
from brainwaves to the fucking stem or whatever the fuck.
Brainwaves?
But eventually, like the dude can't fight for shit, and he's like, I can't defend you, but we can't die. Can I take over? And the fucking machine just takes over, the little chip in his body. And he's like, just relax. And the motherfucker's a monster. He's like, it's
Dude,
a fucking.
It's just like you're gonna
All right,
have to
think-
go back
From
to that.
Damnation.
Think
Yeah.
AI.
Logan something.
Think AI with Hardcore Henry. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thrown together.
Nice.
It's
I want to
fucking
see
awesome.
my wife watch the show Good Omens.
No, it's being canceled off of
That looks
Netflix.
so
I thought that was
campy, but it
on-
looks funny.
Did
Have
you
you
not
not
see
heard
that?
about that?
They started
Someone
a
started a petition to have Netflix cancel Good Omen
Why?
because they're fucking stupid.
because they
What
didn't.
is it about?
It's an angel and a demon trying to work together.
Oh,
to
okay.
Yeah,
I heard
but
really
the
good
funny
things.
I heard
thing
really good
is,
things about
that
it.
it's not on Netflix.
It's on Amazon.
It's on
Prime.
Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people started a petition
They petitioned
for Netflix,
Netflix.
to cancel
Idiots.
it.
And then
So Netflix responds with, "We promise we will never make another episode of Good Omen."
that's exactly what I would have done. That's fucking hilarious.
It's Netflix on a little way of telling Bible thumpers to go read a fucking book once in a while. Fucking
Or
idiots.
actually, I don't know, research something
Pay
before you get
attention to
outraged
shit.
about it.
Right.
Might be a good idea.
Know what you're talking about before you step on that soapbox?
I believe in God. I just don't believe in evil. Satan ain't real.
Right.
Fucking retard.
Which is,
Yeah.
it kind of should.
Is it- what's that
I'm
called?
not getting into a
What's
theological
that
debate
called?
about that.
Duality or whatever the fuck. You
Yeah.
have to believe in one.
You have to believe
and
in the
not
other.
If you're willing to accept fucking God, accept Satan, you stupid.
Well,
fuck.
you
No.
don't want to accept Satan.
Yes, you absolutely should, because fun shit happens. Fuck off. I've had a hell of a life. Lots of drugs, lots of bitches.
I say that, and I fucking still got my ring on right now.
Y'all want,
He likes his men aggressive.
I like fucking strong women, dude. That's what the fuck.
okay.
I do.
He likes
You like
strong
strong
dudes too.
Strong dudes with
Because
that.
he's always bonded with you more than me. I'm just saying. I can't overpower him.
Well, we slept in the same bed for a long time now.
Yeah, and you didn't take advantage of me. That means you didn't want anything feeble. You wanted something strong that you had to dominate.
I like when they put up a fight.
I love big boy.
It's like thunder.
I would try to put up a fight, but they've always been bigger than me. So like,
You're gonna lose it.
I'm gonna do all right for a little bit, but overall, whatever wants to happen is gonna fucking happen regardless.
I know my cardio's better than theirs, dude. I can win them in like 5 minutes.
Closest thing Gabriel could take advantage of me when he was on top of me, beating my head.
That was
over
so
fucking
goddamn.
videotape.
I actually felt bad about that one.
Then I got a tattoo afterwards.
That's why I threw fucking salmon to the wall and blackened his eye before fucking funeral.
That was.
I felt horrible about that, dude. It was not my fault. You jumped at me. Fucking
See, it's not just me.
my shit. I didn't. It was muscle memory.
You just automatically fucking assaulted somebody.
Absolutely.
All right, with that note, with Gabriel liking strong men. Yeah.
Hey, dude.
We should
I know
end
what I
the
like.
show. Thanks for all the fish. This is Why We Friends podcast.
I can't believe we're friends.
We can't believe we're friends podcast.
You say it every time too, and it irks the fuck out of me. Sorry.
Corrections. Send them to.
I can't believe we're friends.
Yeah. Wrong.
ICBWF on Facebook and Twitter. Ha ha ha.
There we go.
Ha, ha, ha.
Thanks for all the fish. Have a good day. Good night.
Whatever.
Wink.